Alrighty. So, we return. Does anybody have a cutscene they want to share? Otherwise, I have your Faxpiration question. Anybody? Cutscene? Nobody? Eh? Cutscene? No? Okay. Alright, so, the question is, what animal best represents your character and why? What animal best represents your character and why? And even if you are an animal person, maybe you don't think that the animal that you are the animal person of is that animal. So it could be a different answer. So while you ruminate on that, would anybody for a third hero point and a third hero card draw like to tell us what happened last week? If you are interested, roll a d20 into the chat. If no one is, I will do a recap myself, and no one will get a third hero point. Those are useless anyways, those things. Henry, he's trying his best. Alright, on a nat 1, going once, going twice. Literally, anyone could beat this. Alright, Henry, you win with a 1. Oh, wait! Oh! Oh my god! Never mind. Lucky Kelly McLean comes in and snatches it away with a nat 2. Alright. Give us the recap.
Alright, so last time on Alkenstar, we ventured into the spider's cave, seeing a bloody trail following where the large spider had entered. They followed it down the winding corridor, past tons of webbing, past odd giant jelly bean shaped sacks, webbed sacks that you could only guess were young spiders inside. Eventually we found the corpse of the giant spider, but our curiosity got the better of us and we decided to venture further in. We had some luck with finding some goods on some bodies of what looked like some adventurers that had possibly been there before us. So, us getting a little treasure hungry, we decided to proceed further down and try our luck with every web we could. Every webbed up individual we could. And it was going too good to be true, and we disturbed the spiders. So a very intense round of spider whack-a-mole proceeded, with a bunch of swarms of little spiders and giant dog-sized spiders. Thankfully, we survived without too much casualty. We once again almost lost Fort Grom. We need to protect him because he seems to be a magnet for trouble, unfortunately. But we did manage to defeat the spiders and make our way out of the cave after finding the other entrance. Or exit, rather, to the cave. And thankfully, we decided that it was close enough to the exit and just out of the reach of prying eyes that this would be the perfect place to set up camp for the night. So inside the cave, we camped and rested and finally got rid of our fatigue condition so we can finally do exploration activities and get back to a semi-normal standing. Then upon exiting the cave, we found or heard draconic voices coming from the distance. We followed them to find several of the ground drakes being bullied by a giant earth-like elemental. Horrible with exact names. And thankfully we were able to put down the giant earth elemental and save the dragons. And to come to find out, these were Roxy's kin. So while we were happy to have helped her out, it was a bittersweet farewell because Roxy decided to go back with her kin, and we decided we needed to press on to the 2 more days away. It's the next to the quartz.
All right, sounds good. Go ahead and take your third hero point and your third hero card draw. If anybody would like a D3 Factspiration that they can add to a D20 check after the roll, go ahead and roll in the chat so you can answer the question, what aminal best represents your character and why? I mean, you don't have to, but anybody want to answer the question? Going once? Going twice? Nobody? Okay.
I'll roll.
The first Factspiration of the campaign, nobody wants to answer? Are you worried this will
Animals are
awaken
tough.
something in you?
No,
All right.
just dummy tired.
Fair. These Mondays are rough. All right, Jericho Darling, what animal best represents you and why?
The animal that best represents Jericho Darling, I would say, would have to be a roadrunner. I just feel like, she's always on the move from something, and she has a bit of a can't stay focused on one thing for very long. It's always moving to the next thing. And sometimes she has very funny cartoon moments, and it's very roadrunnery.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, that's great. You may ask the same question of any NPC you've met previously in the campaign.
I just what is Boots? What is Boots?
What is Boots' animal?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just
okay, yeah.
curious.
Yeah, so Boots' animal is a hippopotamus.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he respects their majesty, their bulk, their mystique, there's everything about them. They're so disarming because they look kind of silly and goofy and cute, but then you let your guard down. He knows that he is not as cute as he wants to be. He wishes he was a lot cuter than he is, and he feels that being so scary, it makes it hard to get the drop on people. If he was a cute hippo man, or even better, just a hippo, like he could get away with a lot more, a lot more stuff, get the drop on people. There wouldn't be a lot of expectations of him to be tough and scary all the time either. But he could be tough and scary on the down low.
I respect that.
Yeah. I guess he didn't answer the question right because he told you why he wanted to be a hippo and not why a hippo represented him. But hey, listen, that works. He tried his best with the 8 intelligence. Okay, he tried his best.
I tell you, the older I get, man, the more scary hippos are to me.
Oh, and the more I learn about animals. Oh my god. All right. In 5e, he could be a hippo man. Technically, in Pathfinder, he could, but he would just mechanically suck because he'd just be a beast man or whatever. But all right. With all of that sorted, I guess we're just gonna jump right back into Le Desert and continue our 2-day trek.
The 5th day of our 2-day journey.
It's been 5 days already?
I don't know.
I think it's been 3. It's been 3.
Well, okay. The first night you're right. Yeah, because the first night you slept in the desert near the ship, the Yellow Waste. The second night, so the first night you slept in the Yellow Waste. The second night we
spent it out in the desert because we all got exhaustion.
Right.
Slept horribly.
Yeah, and then
no.
The third
Yeah, the
night was in the cave.
Yeah, and the third night was in the spider cave. So this is the morning of the 4th day. Yes, you've already camped 3 times. So it's been a little more than 2 days, but from this point forward, only 2 days left.
Man, I don't gotta watch. It could be 2 days for all I know.
Yeah, there you go. That's the attitude you need.
That's how that works.
Don't worry. You walk through the front door of the Cradle Quartz, you're gonna level up and get a really cool cutscene.
Dude, I'm ready.
Yeah, it's ready for you.
We should get there right now. Let's start. Come on. Let's
Sure.
go.
Okay.
Oh no, just drop us in front of the Cradle of Course. That's what I meant. Just drop us there.
Oh.
Just teleport us there, fast travel.
I would not want to teleport in this place.
All right.
Fair enough.
Oh, you guys are aware of the B team document, right? Like I got it all sorted and stuff. We're using B team from now on. It's all
I wish
passive. Did I share that with everybody or no?
Yeah.
Can you pin it in the Outlaws chat?
Yeah, sure.
Just so we can reference it easier.
So B team and companion system Pathfinder edition. All right, grab that. Copy. I'll put in your announcements. Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so by popular vote and demand, all NPCs are just going to be passive B team. The only ones that will be active are ones that are active because the story says they need to be active during that time.
Who the hell is Stu?
That's from a different timeline. It's from a different timeline.
Damn.
He makes grilled cheese sandwiches.
Damn.
Yeah. With Stu
Sweep up.
around,
How
you don't
come
need
you
a
don't do
sweep
that?
up. Yeah,
Gosh,
they
dang.
got sweep up. They just threw him in a dumpster. They were like, we don't need this. We don't need this fucking kid. We got Stu. Yeah. It's a different timeline. Different timeline. All right. As you guys are leaving the Hoodoo Valley fields, you travel for a time. Time passes. It is hot. And I would assume, because Pathfinder is pretty cruel, you guys are probably running low on water, right? Like, nobody has the ability to make water. Oh, but you have to decanter of endless water now, right?
We do have the endless decanter. We could just
Yeah, and it's all right. So as you guys are, like, doing the thing where the camera shows you trying to drink water, but, like, only, like, 3 drops come out, and you, like, try to grab them or whatever, it occurs to you, like, oh, yeah, we have a decanter of endless water. Now, I believe... I don't know. How does the decanter of endless water work in Pathfinder? Let's see.
Something tells me it is not endless.
This item looks like... Yeah, right? I mean, it's endless in a way. This item looks like an ordinary glass flask full of water. The stopper can't be removed unless you speak one of the item's 3 command words. Oh, this is a magical item. Oh, well, maybe you don't want. Maybe you don't want this water. Oh my god. The stopper can't be removed unless you speak one of the item's 3 command words, which you guys don't know. So that's a whole thing. Damn, this would be really frustrating if you just run out of water, which I'm saying you did. Oh man. Each of the causes of water to pour forth in different ways. Pulling the stopper straight out creates fresh water. Rotating it as you pull creates salt water. And any effect of the decanter lasts until the decanter is plugged. Wow, they have different types of water in Pathfinder, guys. Can you believe this shit? There's something called salt water. I don't know what that means. And
Why would you want that?
one of them's fresh water. I guess it touches your butt. I don't know exactly what's going on there. Any effect of the decanter lasts in... Wait, does that mean some creatures like freshwater and some like saltwater? As a 5e D&D player, I just don't know what's going on right now. I'm so confused. Any effect of the decanter lasts until the decanter is plugged with its own stopper, a finger, or the like. Winky face. Oh, okay. Wait, it tells you the instructions right here.
Oh, it tells us the command words right there.
Speaking stream, you cause water to pour out at a rate of 1 gallon per round. Oh, that's nice. Speaking fountain, you cause the water to pour out in a 5-foot-long stream at a rate of 5 gallons per round. That's a lot. 1 gallon in what, 6 seconds? 5 seconds? Yeah, that's a lot of water to deal with. But it's endless, right? So, like... Does anybody want to activate this? You don't have your broadsheets, so you don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
You don't know how bad it's gonna be.
Who's the most expendable? Fossa? Can you walk over in that direction and like open it up?
You know, now that you say that, weren't we gonna roll a check as soon as the session started for her because it was like 7 a.m. or something?
We did it last time.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah, she went down 1 level.
Oh, beautiful. So she's doing great.
She's not a mutant monster yet.
Do you want her? How far away from the party does she have to go to open it? This is
15
definitely going to be
feet.
a morale. It's only 15 feet, huh? Okay.
20 feet.
Oh, 20 feet. Do you think that's enough?
20
Like
feet.
100 feet would be bare
Rom,
minimum.
do you think that's enough? So I'm gonna ask Grom because Grom I think has the most experience with wild surges being a problem. Do you condone this action of? I mean, you guys run out of water. Do you use
Grom
the
will
cantrip?
do it. He's not going to send her out to do it.
Okay, so Grom, do you wander off on your own to get eaten by a sandworm, or do you do it surrounded by your friends?
He'll step.
All for
Like-
one. Come on now.
If they want me to do it right here, I'll do it right
All right.
here.
Oh no,
y'all.
fuck that.
Do it.
I'm walking away.
All right, so I'm gonna pause this so that Jericho can't run away. All right, so do you pull or do you twist?
Let's see. What did that do again?
Oh no,
Pull,
I'm
pull.
asking you in the moment. I thought you would make sure you're paying attention.
I want it fresh water.
Okay, so you're gonna pull, and I'm assuming you just want to stream, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you say stream.
Stream.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm prepping my water skin, opening it
Yeah.
up so I can try to get water.
All right, and we had said that you'd walk for a couple hours. Okay, so give me a
Good.
D20.
We could do fountain and just have like a cutscene where we're all like dancing under the
Oh,
water.
that'd be fun. Yeah.
It's a beach episode.
Might as well. Yeah. Okay.
What am I rolling? D100?
Yes. Oh no, a D20, a D20 to see if you even cause a wild surge. You might not cause a wild surge. But you did. Okay. So now roll a D100.
The campaign ends.
Okay, good. 84. It's a rough way to start the night. Let's see.
Is this how High Noon feels?
It was either
No,
during.
they've gotten so beaten down by these that they just like take them. They're just like, yeah, okay.
We could have used my infused regents to make some water bombs for us to drink, but you guys probably wouldn't want to drink those.
All right.
Like
Nothing.
toxic.
Nothing happens. Question mark?
That's more worrisome.
Cool.
But our characters don't know, so.
Nothing
We're good.
happens as in the item doesn't act, or nothing.
No. There's no. I mean, you know you caused a wild surge, but there's no effect.
Okay then. All right.
Okay. All right. So you guys fill up your stuff. How long do you want to leave the decanter going? Do you?
Till we got it filled, everybody's got everything
Alright.
filled up.
Nice.
Drink a bunch straight from the thing like an old school water fountain.
Pop in the fire hydrants, you know.
All right. Everybody changes into their bikinis and has like a beach episode. Fantastic. All right. We'll say that you stay there, stopping and refreshing until the hottest part of the day is over, because it's already 10 a.m. So we'll advance time a bit.
Could we like walk with this thing as a fountain so we can have like a constant rainfall around us to kind of
that'd be
like
pretty
ward
cool.
against?
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, once you got it activated, why turn it off? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
endless. So why not?
True. Why provoke multiple searches?
Okay.
Canter
Fair
above this
enough.
water is my favorite magic item. I'm very happy we have this.
So I'm gonna assume that with an inventor and an alchemist, you guys figure out a way to kind of carry this, because I feel like the pressure of 5 gallons every 6 seconds being sprayed in a 5-foot long stream is going to have some kickback, right? Like fire hose. A little bit.
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
I mean
Actually-
Henry and Jericho are really strong, so
It says Geyser is the one that has the kickback. Actually has the hydraulic push spell effect.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying that prolonged holding of a firefighting hose, you know what I'm saying? Feels like it would be kind of nuts. Like,
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to like set up something where, you know, it's like suspended with ropes and you're all like kind of carrying the rope, like holding a piece of rope, and it's like in the center of like a web of rope and it's just kind of bouncing there, just spraying water in the air. Everyone's kind of sharing the burden. Okay. Fair enough. Do you guys know where you're going still? You're just heading east, right?
we don't know where the fuck we're going. We're walking at this point.
Alright, fair.
I don't even know if we know like what direction we're going right now. Can anyone sense direction? Like,
I mean, Foss is your special guide that you brought, right? Like she
Yeah.
knows her way. Here, I'll roll a hidden survival for her. Okay. She points with a shaky claw. E.
you don't seem very confident about that.
And you guys get up from your rest and you keep going. Right. After another hour, I wouldn't have left you guys hanging if you refused to use the decanter. Fossa says, "Wait, there's water up ahead."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right here.
No, I mean there's an oasis.
Hmm.
Now, we could go to the oasis, or we could go around it. Generally, an oasis will attract life, and life out here can be dangerous.
Or loot.
Or loot. So, do you want to go to the oasis, or should I try to find us a way around it?
We should probably go around it, but
Okay, I'll make it really
How much more time will it take to go around it?
to skirt the desert would add another hour of travel. I mean, you're only 2 days out, so it shouldn't be that big a deal.
Yeah, it's a drop in the bucket of time.
All right, so I'll put a quick poll up, and you can choose your own adventure. This shit. All right. All right, we got 1 vote for skirt, 2 votes for skirt, 3 votes for skirt. Okay, so you guys make your way around the oasis, avoiding whatever was waiting for you there. Okay. Eventually, you come to a map. Well, sorry. You come to a location that feels exceptionally meaningful. Like they have a whole bunch of stuff for it. Here we go. Off in the distance. What? Hello? Huh? Oh. Off in the distance, you see the prow of an elfin longship jutting from the sand. Its carved wooden figurehead depicting a Lenorm's face, jaws agape. The ship's bow rides on the desert floor as if it were floating on water, with several feet of hull encased in the rock-hard sandstone. Do you want to investigate or go around?
well,
You
I
can
In the
also-
middle of the
you guys
desert.
get off in the middle of the desert, Ulfiner. They're just Vikings. It's an Ulfin longship.
That's
That's
kind of
neat.
neat. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I have to say though, don't have a big track record with ships. You know,
What are you talking about? We
well,
even
the Zeppelin in the
yeah.
in the junkyard.
Trump on that
Yeah,
down.
and then
Trump made it
the
his friend.
Zeppelin we were just on. Yep.
Yeah.
and now-
yeah.
Yeah, not a good track record with ships.
We might find
My
some
2
parts to
cents.
fix. We might
Yeah.
find some parts to fix the ship.
We need to find parts. Yeah.
That's fair too.
Is the captain with us or not? I wasn't sure.
Oh no, the captain's
No.
Okay.
For a little rocket here. I think that's everybody except for Roxy, who's gone.
Get her off the rocket.
Aw,
She left
She-
us.
she's a traitor. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, if it sounds like you want to investigate it, so I'll take you over to the map.
Yeah, he said there's lots of content for it. So.
Yeah, sorry, I gave you that meta heads up. My bad. I was looking out for you guys over at Paizo. All right, so it's a windy map. So if you're like, God, I hate that, turn down your volume, as I'm about to do for myself. I know what wind sounds like. And yeah. So off in the distance, you can see this is the Lenorm head, whatever a Lenorm is. This is part of the boat, and there's the mast, which is broken and missing, and then there's the booty part of the boat, the butt part of the boat back here.
Darn.
Yeah, everything around is sort of this orangey red, like sandstone. So the ground is alternately very soft and very hard, making the terrain not difficult but cumbersome. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I will ask you guys what your exploration actions are.
Does it look like this is a hole down there
Also,
that goes
this
further
this
than
isn't actually on the map. I just put it here so you guys know that you're still headed east. That's on the map.
Is this a hole into the rest of the ship over here, or is that just the
That is a hole
Oh.
into the secret area. Ah. Oh, hold on. I need the person who's searching to give me a hidden seek. And then I need the person who's investigating to give me a hidden recall knowledge. Alright, let's see.
Oops, sorry, too many times.
No worries. As you guys get closer, the figurehead, the carved jaws of the giant figurehead open wide, creating a long open space. And you notice, Henry. Wow, Kelly, you rolled like many times.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I'll just delete these extra ones. Okay. Kelly, you cannot call to mind anything relevant to what's going on here, other than this ship should not be in the middle of the manways. Which is pretty obvious, but yeah, that's kind of comes to mind. You did not critically fail. I'm just saying that the checks were pretty low.
Out of curiosity,
mhm.
just asking, for some reason, what's everyone else's? Does anyone else have a recall knowledge modifier to negative? I don't know
Yeah,
why
it
mine
seems-
says a -1.
It's everywhere. In my other games, it's the same way.
Yes.
But is it
Okay.
show? All right, I'm asking other GMs. Does it reflect on their actual recall knowledge checks?
No,
It
no,
doesn't
it's
Yeah.
properly. It's
Yeah,
just
it's just not displaying properly. Yeah. Like, we're getting it on the
Okay.
GM side. We're getting the right numbers. Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was because I was fatigued
yeah.
last time. That's why I wasn't.
Oh no. That's what everyone's been gaslighting themselves to think. But it's just an issue right now. It's like a display issue. But it's all mathing out right in the end.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Henry, you see inside, lit by the afternoon sun, is wicker furniture, like little doll furniture is inside the mouth of this figurehead.
oh, okay. Gee, inside the mouth there, that
Yeah, so
lit by the
I guess
sun.
to move you back, and I'll say that you saw it as you were going by. That may or may not change Jericho's decision, because I mean, who doesn't want to investigate doll furniture?
It looks like there's wicker doll furniture inside that mouth there. I can see it lit by the sun or whatever.
Do you think
Let's go
there's like
investigate.
tiny people living here?
One way to find out. Let's go up.
All
Careful,
right.
Henry.
As you approach, you see, hiding behind the furniture, are little bat fairies.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, they're
We'll make-
adorable.
We'll make them all B team members.
That's their full body. Less adorable with their full body, but still
That's
cute.
adorable. The full
Yeah.
body is still cute. Yeah.
All right. Let me see if there's a way to bridge the gap here. How convenient is that? All right. So one of them calls out and says, and he says, "Are you a giant? What are you? You're big and bold and muscled. If you're a giant, we want no issue with you.
Go away! We have many troubles that we're dealing with. You do not need to add to our burden.
And then he starts saying the same thing in Fey, in case you speak Fey, and then just in case, he says it in Bat.
Oh, okay. Not understanding Bat, he responds in common and just says, "Oh, what troubles ail you?" Because he is an adventurer and he hears a quest when he knows a quest when he hears one.
You hear an elderly bat fairy from behind the largest chair that you realize now is a throne, and she totters into view. She is resplendent, and you could tell that in her youth she probably had many lovers for her beauty. She wears on her head a tiara of gold, and her robes bear the royal hue of purple with gold gilding. Anyways, here she is. And she says,
No, the tone in your voice.
Oh wait, hang on, miss. Could you bring it down like 2 octaves? Cause you're cutting out the microphone here.
What?
There you go.
There we go.
You. The tone.
what, did it disappear again?
Just a little down a few more octaves there, so we can hear you.
Alright. We're just gonna swap out her voice. She says, "Oh, it's you. I recognize your voice. It's the voice of a hero in the making." That's what she sounds like now, so that she shows up on the mic. And she says, "We do have a quest for you, brave hero, and a reward."
I am listening. Hey team, there's a quest and a reward.
Ooh, I love side quests.
Now that she has your attention, the other bat fairies look at her like, dang, this is why she's the queen. She's commanding this giant to do whatever we want. So she explains to you that we have lived in the ruins of this great wooden structure for a long, long time, since I was a blushing young maiden. But alas, good things not last. There are some evil fae, the Vexkits. No, hold on. Yes. The Vexkits are cruel and spiteful and full of venom. They seek to banish us from our own lands and claim them for their own. The only thing that keeps us safe is their laziness and infighting. But they have already claimed the lands to the north. No, wait, to the southeast. She kind of motioned back over there. The butt area of the boat. They took it from us, drove us off. In fact, many of my people fled into the desert to escape and seek aid. I don't suppose you've seen any of my people in your travels.
Alas, I cannot say I have. Unless they are spiders.
No, they are not spiders. No, they are not spiders. They are Nectiras. They're like us.
Oh, they're bats.
Well, we have similarities to bats, but we are not bats. We are Nectaras.
Are you
What-
some kind of bat hybrid in the mana wastes? Like a mutant bat.
No, no, we're not bats at all. We're Nectaras. We have a kinship with bats.
Are you sure?
I think they would
I'm
know.
very sure. Yes.
Suspicious.
Your loud voice woke us from our daily slumber, and we have been peeking out at you since you arrived. if you are willing to help us, we ask a simple quest. Go and commit genocide on our enemies who live in the butt of the boat. Bring us their heads as proof of the deed, but beware, they have a powerful serpent that guards them.
Oh, they're just right
It-
over there.
It is like this has come to life. She motions to the Lenorm.
Hmm.
Yes, it is massive in size and could eat you whole.
You have a kinship to bats. Do these creatures have a kinship to any particular creature?
Yes, they have a kinship to anything with poison. They represent venom.
I think we're kind of done with poison for a while.
Well, Pens, I got bad news for you. The Pathfinder monster designers are never done with poison.
Hmm. Well, hang on. Let me go ask.
I mean, you
the
guys could
conch.
do a recall knowledge if you want about whatever these Vexgits are and whatever these Nycteras.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Okay. Okay. Grom and Kelly. Kelly, you just keep throwing these checks out. Like, how many
Sorry.
recall knowledge are you gonna give me, bro? I got like 4 or 5 here. All right. So, let's see. Wow, none of you guys. Okay, hold on. Let's take it one step at a time. All right. Let's see. Nope. Jericho. Jet Ree. Okay, Jet Ree. You know that Vexgits are
Baskets.
a type of gremlin. They are covered head to toe by a crustacean-like exoskeleton that clacks and rattles whenever they move. They delight in sabotaging the good works of other creatures and then turning those things into dangerous traps.
Mhm.
Yeah. In civilized lands, they would jam doors, loosen wheels on carriages, remove nails from support beams and boat hulls. They love just terraforming things into trap gauntlets. Yeah.
Mhm.
They are aware of their own physical weakness, and so they will often train powerful monsters and beasts to serve as their muscle.
Mhm.
They are tiny, maybe like 6 inches tall,
Mhm.
and they are. You may ask one mechanical question about them.
Mechanical question.
A mechanical question, yeah.
Are they resistant to any type of damage?
They are not resistant. They have no resistances.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and then let me see with those recall knowledge checks if you guys know anything about these creatures. Yes. Yeah, you know about these creatures, and that's it. Everyone else rolled really bad. That's okay though. So you know, I mean, it makes sense with your heritage that you would know about fey creatures. I think a little bit about them. So these Nyctera are tiny winged fey with intense curiosity and adventurous spirits. Um, Sprites often find themselves in risky situations and shenanigans uh, that belying their nature. So let's see. While their pixie and grig cousins are most common, numerous, blah blah blah. Okay. So they're a type of sprite. They are called bat sprites by the uninitiated, and they are gentle sprites known for their affectionate nature and incredible hospitality. They share features with bats, but the type of bat varies by location, as Nycteras tend to form small colonies in locations with bats similar to their own nature. A Nyctera's sense of hospitality is such that they're willing to share with any who need it, even bitter foes. Uh-oh, that might be how these guys came to move into the neighborhood. However, violating their hospitality is one of the greatest taboos, inviting anger and retribution from a Nyctera or Nyctera colony who was wronged. Okay. You may ask one mechanical question about them.
About the Nectaras?
Yeah.
What in line is a mechanical question?
Anything that would be like a video game stat, like you cast like scan on them. You know, you could be like,
Okay.
you could be like, do they have a good AC? What's their best save? You know, like stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is their health?
What is their health? Very low.
Okay.
Yeah. All of you, I think, would kill them in one hit.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
These are just sweet little guys that are in a real bad situation. Yeah, in a bad situation. If 9 alignments existed, helping these people would be an act of good.
And so in the butt, got these little crustacean poison guys.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm gonna ask these guys: Does the ship, like, does it fully go all the way underneath? Like, is it a straight path through the ship, or is it like the ship's cut in half?
The queen explains. She says, they have access to our old cave. I'm sorry. They have access to our old cave that was beneath the desert sands, cool,
Mhm.
protected from the wind and the sun.
Mhm.
Now we're all forced to live here, shoulder to shoulder, wing to wing, with barely enough room to breathe, as they luxuriate in our sacred cavern.
Can't
Cavern,
allow
you said.
gentrification.
Cavern, you say? And I think, and I look at the decanter, and I think.
Oh my
And I
god.
think,
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's fantastic. I agree.
yeah.
That-
We force them out from the cavern from this end, which then causes them to all pool at this end. Basically.
Well, there's one entrance to their cavern, which is right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Oh, that's the only entrance?
Yeah. This part of the ship does not connect to that part of the ship anymore.
Oh, even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Even better. We
We
won't
force them out, we
risk.
just bonk them. Perfect.
It's like
Let's take-
smoking. It's like smoking out bees and whatnot.
Ooh.
Kelly, I need to ask you something.
Is this morally right?
These bats are asking us to go commit bat genocide on the other end of the ship. Is this a good thing?
Probably not.
Okay, I mean, does that mean you support this or not? I'm trying to get a good read.
I guess it's kind of do a sense motive.
Yeah, sure. You can do a sense motive on the queen. Just make it a hidden sense motive. She is being transparent with you. She is a kind and just ruler whose people have been taken advantage of, abused, and driven from their ancestral lands.
Now, do they have anything important in those tunnels?
Do you ask her that?
Yeah.
Okay. She says, do we have anything important in our ancestral homeland? Yes. The place we want to live there.
Yeah, so something to consider.
So we shouldn't drown them.
It's true. That is something to consider.
Well, I mean, are there any particular physical objects that could be damaged by excessive water? I think that's the question you want to ask.
Yeah, that's
Well, a sandstone cavern hidden from the sun. Would the water ever really go away after you guys filled it up with water?
I mean, it would eventually evaporate.
not
It's hot,
quickly.
you know? Eventually.
We could use it as a threat to get them out. Pour a little bit in and say if they don't come out, we'll flood them.
All right. I think that's a good place to start. Let's pour some water down there. Hope these guys know how to swim.
I
That
will,
like a crustacean shell?
I'll give this thing to somebody else to do that.
Okay. Well,
Who
it's still spraying constantly, right? Like, cause you guys never turned it off. It doesn't say there's a duration, right?
No.
That shit's endless, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can transform this desert into something else.
Here, I'll do it if you're morally a little upset by it.
I would give him time. Give him one warning to come out before we start pouring water.
All right. Who's the most intimidating of us?
Is this a
Giant.
video game?
Giant skeleton that's on fire.
Let's see.
Intimidation plus 11 for Jet and Henry.
Oh, I think Henry would be more intimidating just by the base of the size of him, and he had a hammer and he could crush these little crustaceans with the hammer.
Yeah, Henry, threaten him like you're gonna
but
crush him with
that's
your
how you
hammer.
morally feel about it.
Yeah,
Honestly, I'm not a fan of gentrification, so.
I mean, I don't know what that word means, but you should go yell at him.
Okay, and then he will explain to you racial and geopolitics politics later.
I don't know, man. I just blow stuff up.
Fair enough. All right. So Henry will yell down, and I'm not going to yell because nobody wants to hear that. Hey.
All right. As you approach, Henry, you can hear the clacking of carapace. If you have not had the pleasure of dealing with an angry scorpion IRL, it sounds it has a distinct sound to it. It has a very like little clackers in your hand when you're dancing. You know what I'm saying? Those things that they use when they're dancing, when they clack together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's got like that sound to it. It sounds like there's a lot of them down there. Sensing your approach, a voice yells out in a language I don't think any of you understand. Anybody speak Sackroth?
Nope.
No.
Anybody? Okay. So I based on what I'm reading here, Sackroth, I'm assuming it's like death metal German. So like they just are like screaming out at you in their tiny, shrill death metal German language. It sounds very threatening.
Alright, no hablo Sackroth. Alright, so Henry just yells out, yeah, I don't understand what you're saying, but you need to get out or we're gonna just flood you. And he just yells it, hoping for the best.
Okay. Alright. So you shout that out into the down into the hole? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you hear a voice in your mind.
Oh god.
And the voice says, "Oh, now come on, sugar. You don't want to do that. What's the problem? What's got you so upset?"
Listen, you just come out. It's fine. He's saying it out loud and in his head at the same time.
Sure.
Yeah, no.
I got news for Henry. When you're saying something out loud, your head is also saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that he's also saying it out loud. Maybe I said the wording backwards.
No, it's all good.
I just talking to himself.
Yeah. I got you. All right. So the voice says, "But this is our home. We have babies down here, and pets and animals."
And we're giving you the opportunity to leave. Yeah, you are encroaching upon the hospitality of our patrons.
But they invited us to stay.
And that's why I said encroaching upon the hospitality. Now get out.
Well, why don't they come tell us to leave themselves?
Because sometimes you hire other people to do that. And he just starts stomping on the ground.
Are you
okay?
Are you mercenary toughs? Are you here to throw my family out into the elements?
Let me hold on a second. He presses the hold button on this call. They're talking to my mind.
Oh, they're talking in your mind. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's terrible. Well, they're trying to make me feel bad. You know, like when they're renters, they're talking about their kids being thrown out into the sun or whatever.
Oh.
That's what they're doing.
Well, tell them we just killed a bunch of babies like yesterday.
Yeah, we killed a bunch of babies the other day, so you should probably.
Oh my goodness. Is that woman so upset about sharing that she has hired baby killers? This just doesn't seem right. What is she paying you?
Henry turns. What's she paying us?
I don't think she's paying us at all.
She said she would give you a great reward. She said she would give you a great reward.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know, but Henry's just coming to the realization we didn't figure out what that great award was. That's what he's presenting.
Well,
Jared,
spit
give
it
him a
out.
word.
What's she paying you? What is the safety of my family worth? I need to know.
There are other people here. Could you like tap them in? Is this like a group call? Can we do a?
Oh,
group chat?
other. Okay. Kelly and Jericho. You feel something tentatively touch your mind. Hello.
Oh, crazy. I don't even have a brain no more. It's in my head. All right.
Hello there.
What's your name?
That's not how Sonics work in Pathfinder. Come on.
All right. What's your name, lady in the hole?
What's my name?
Yeah, you.
It's Sarah Bell.
What's your kid's name?
Well, there's so many. I mean, you want them all?
Yeah, name
All right.
one.
She proceeds to name all of the children one after the other. They all have German death metal names.
Oh, well, I really thought she was bluffing to get kids. Turns out she's not.
Are you good swimmers?
No, we live in the desert.
Then I suggest you vacate.
What? I know where there's some riches. Can I tempt you with a counter offer?
No, I'm tired. It's hot. And
Where's the cancer?
Why is this your problem then? Just move on. What did those little bat people do to make you so angry at us?
well, we know how Fae like to have deals.
Oh, I see. So this is a racist situation.
I mean, maybe. We got that decanter anywhere? Grom, did you hand that over to me? Where'd he go? Grom.
Yeah, I'm here. I gave it to you.
Oh, rad. Wonderful. All right. I just start pouring it down in there.
Oh my God, do you really?
Yeah.
Just a little
All
bit.
right.
Don't-
Shot.
Well,
Just a
I
little
mean,
bit. It's
all right.
morning, you know?
All right, the voice says, "What are you doing? Why are you
Better-
pouring water at a rate of 5 gallons every 6 seconds into my home?
I'm just, this is just
It's
a
a
better
very
thing.
big cave. It's going to take a long time to fill up. You really going to be
You
here
know,
for-
funny that you call it your home in the same breath of which you're saying it was theirs.
They invited us in.
I could do
Inviting you
15 gallons.
inviting you in and inviting you to stay are two different things.
So this is how you're going to deal with it? Pouring some water in there? I hope you got strong arms. This is a big cave. It's going to take a long time.
I'm gonna change it to the 15 gallon.
Are you really?
Yeah.
All right, roll a d20 to see if there's a wild surge.
I make it salt water as well.
Wow.
God.
All right,
God
give me
dang.
give me a d100.
Oh, this is where things go wrong.
It was always gonna go wrong. This is how democracy works.
Oh, that game's ruined our once great role player. They're just a murder hobo now. Let's see. Oh, this is wild. Okay. I think this is kind of hilarious, honestly. Okay.
Who's giggling?
Um.
That's fine.
So, of all the things you could have gotten
for the exact thing that you're trying to do. As you activate it and aim it, and essentially create the hydraulic push spell, right? Which, by the way, every round that you maintain it, it's casting that spell. So you'll be rolling for these every round because it's re-upping the effect. A wall of stone appears, sealing the cavern shut.
Oh, well then.
I think we got a question now.
74 walled. A wall of stone is created.
Well, they turned the geyser off. All right, our work is done.
You hear?
What did you do?
We sealed you in the
Entombed, yeah.
But we're gonna run out of air.
It's a shame.
You better stop yelling.
Sounds like you need some help. Maybe you need to negotiate a deal.
I was trying to.
No, you were trying to stay. Now you're going to negotiate to leave.
I guess we'll just die down here with all this Viking treasure.
Yeah, they got Viking treasure.
Yeah, it's good treasure too. I'm still in your mind, sweetheart.
Same. My loot goblin is coming out. I really want that treasure.
Well, I guess you better get to digging then, sister.
Is this?
I mean-
is this wood?
Sense
wood?
motive!
Hell yeah, that's a fucking. There were Vikings on the ship, right? There's got to be Viking loot somewhere.
Well, what if we come back on the way back when they're already dead? They might not die yet, but like it wears them
Do you
down,
think
maybe
you could
exhaust them.
Punch a
you look.
hole in the.
You look over and you see a mass of these little heads, their eyes squinting against the bright sun, watching these great heroes in action.
We'll just walk across the stone floor.
Henry, make a hole, like a fist-sized Henry fist-sized hole just right here.
All
All right, Henry, this is a petrified wooden ship.
Oh
Okay.
shit. Well, okay,
But yeah,
Henry.
you start banging away at it. All right, you hear inside. Yeah, that's good. You go ahead and dig us out. You ain't getting none of this treasure if you don't.
Oh no, we're just making a place big enough for the water spout to go in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Yeah.
doing. Yeah. Exactly what I was doing. Yeah, that was the intention.
Hey, fear can go a long way.
It's true. It's true.
Dang. All right. So Henry, you keep digging deeper and deeper into this spot, and the minutes tick away. You smash through the ship and realize that there is sand and then sandstone. Do you keep going?
Oh, there's
Uh,
more.
Yeah, there's more. I think we're kind of. I think we've. I think we've made decisions.
One might say you have solved this puzzle.
It is solved.
Yeah.
They'll never
All right.
find them again. You know?
Guys, so team.
You hear them all murmur.
The heroes return! Let us hear of their heroic victory over our enemies, the return of our ancestral homeland.
Did Sweet Pope join them?
No, it's just a small voice that apparently doesn't get cut off on mic, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So what do the talkie people want to solve? Explain to them what happened.
Yeah, sure.
The queen says,
I wasn't able. I'm sorry. No, she says, I really wanted to go with an old lady voice, so that's fine. She says, I wasn't able to see with the bright sun. It looked like you cast some sort of spell at them. Did it kill them all?
Eventually.
Eventually, we want to go home now.
How good are you at digging?
Yeah, how long do you live? Just curious. Like,
What's that supposed to mean?
well, I mean, they could be down there for a really long time, and eventually they're gonna die. Because they won't have any more air.
Why would they not have air?
We kind of sealed up the hole.
her face turns into 2 ditto dots for eyes and a line for a mouth.
Yeah.
And she says, "That's not what I asked you to do."
No, it's not. But sometimes magic happens, and sometimes magic backfires.
You didn't tell us not to do it.
You have sealed away our ancestral homeland.
Not necessarily.
Now, we could never return.
Sure, you could. Do you have ways to dig? Honestly, if we just like
we are not we're not a digging people. We are a flying people.
All right, I'm going to motion for Henry to follow.
How big are they? They're like 6 inches. Henry could just like probably make a crack in that wall. That's big enough for them.
But then they'd go in and get killed by their enemies.
I mean, you could drown him first.
But then the camera's flooded. Listen, we could. Well, the thing is, they need to die down there, and then we create a 6-inch cavity for them to enter. But the problem is, they're not going to die for days, probably.
How could I use my investigative skills to find a weak point on this wall?
I mean, you could do a recall knowledge.
Engineering.
I mean,
Squeeze crafting to find the best place to.
that's also a recall knowledge.
Guys, it's all pretty much covered.
Yeah. If you want to know something, you recall knowledge. If you have lore skills, you're better at knowing things. All right, Kelly.
My lore does not help for that one.
Let me see. What is the DC of knowing about a spell? Is it 10 plus the spell's level? That seems awfully generous. I guess so. Let's see. Okay. And let's see, crafting, jet. Just checking these numbers here. All right, Grom. Between you and Kelly, you would know that the walls summoned by a wall of stone have let's see, per inch 14 hardness and 50 hit points per inch. If the spell has been upcast, the amount of hit points per inch increase by 15 per spell level, but it's you guys are not able to determine what level it was cast at. You also know that once the wall of stone is summoned, it's a permanent thing. It doesn't go away. Yeah. So if it's only an inch thick, you're pretty confident that Henry could get through it. However, he would just roll regular damage. You can't critically hit objects in Pathfinder 2 unless you have something special that lets you do that.
I would do that. It would probably take a few swings from the hammer, but it's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he's averaging 15 damage per swing, eventually he would chip through it. Yeah.
All right, get swinging.
You imagine that a sandstone cave would have a similar hardness and density, aka hit points per inch. So, I mean, you could try digging anywhere if you wanted to.
All right. So the goal is to open this bag up and then recontinue our threatening. Is that what the plan is?
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, this better be worth it because we're spending a lot of time here. Here.
Okay.
Oh, he just doesn't. He just bounces.
It's got a hardness of 14, so you're dealing a little bit of damage here and there. You don't have to roll attack rolls. You automatically hit it. It's literally the ground.
All right.
I am confident, Henry, that you're gonna hit the ground.
Okay.
In more ways than one, maybe. If you ever leave this encounter.
Fair.
All right. So, give me a couple of just give me a couple of damage rolls. That's what I want to see. So you got 15 there, so it's 1 point of damage. You got 18 there, that's 3 points of damage. I mean, it's
Damn.
it's gonna take.
The average is 17.
Yeah, I didn't do any damage there. Didn't do any damage there. So you can see that this is gonna take some time. I would say that if you keep this up, if you have to go more than like 2 inches, I think, like more than 3 inches, right? You're gonna start getting tired. If it's like a foot or more, you don't have the right tools for this, right? You're just smashing it with a hammer. You know what I'm saying? Like it is a magical striking maul, but like you're just breaking up stones. People are having to clear the stones. It's in the desert. It's hot. It's afternoon time. I don't know how dedicated you are to excavating the site, but if you keep going, you keep going. All right, so let's see. We'll do times 6, 12. All right, so you're doing 12. Okay. So yeah, like you are breaking it up and digging deeper, but if you're trying to go through the wall that you guys summoned, it's more than 1 inch. So
Okay.
yeah, it is definitely more than 1 inch, and it definitely meta right has a denseness grom more than 50 hit points. So this was upcast in addition to being unnaturally thick for a magical wall of stone.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna
Hero
have
huddle,
to.
guys.
All right.
Change of direction. Let's go threaten the bats that we currently can see and take their treasure.
Oh my god.
How about
Nope.
we
just
distract the bats and say, "Hey, look at that monkey!" When they look over there, we all run away.
We could just walk
Thanks.
away.
Steal their
I mean,
treasure.
These bats that Get has confirmed you could all one shot any of these bats. They have barely alive. That's how low their hit points are.
Yeah, we could just slaughter them.
That's not the moral of the story.
We accomplished their goal. We leave.
Hold on,
Treasure.
Jericho. Hold on, Jericho. I need to add some dramatic tension to this scene.
Sweet Grom, you see Sweep Up listening to everything Jericho says intently, and you can tell that he's internalizing the message.
Okay.
Don't listen to her, sweet pup.
Fasa is laying against this rock, vomiting to the side. She has chills, even though it's 103 degrees.
All right. So do we want to just go? Is that
we keep screwing up side quests. Honestly, we should just do what we're good at. Do the main quest. We never do side quests. Every time we do them, things go wrong. Let's just.
I'll apologize and say we misunderstood what they wanted us to do, but ultimately their enemies will be destroyed.
I can take some comfort in that, but I will not be rewarding you.
That's fair.
Understood.
This sucks.
If we come across anything that might open the passage in our travels, we'll let you know.
There's some really big caves in that direction.
If you find any of my people out in the field looking for aid, tell them don't bother.
Oh, yes. I'll point the way we came and say, there was a giant spider nest that we kind of killed all the spiders in. So it is a very nice cave structure if you're looking for new dwellings.
Yeah. I would not suggest eating the meat because they're mutants, supposedly. But yeah.
Oh.
Big cave.
We prefer insects and cactus juice.
Okay.
Huh.
That's good. I can tell you that it's a big cave. You can
see the queen fighting her fey nature, and she's mad about it. And she says, "Where are you headed, strangers?"
We're heading to the Cradle of Courts. It's I think east of here.
Ah, I know that place well. It is cursed.
Oh, tell us more.
I did. It's cursed.
Oh, that's it. Like what kind of curse? Like you gotta elaborate.
Oh.
On the curse.
things that go in never come out.
How do you know that?
I know because when our colony grew too large, thanks to this perfect home we had found, it split into 2 colonies, and that colony went to live at the Cradle of Courts,
Okay.
and we never heard from them again.
Let's see.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's not too bad.
No, it's pretty bad.
I mean, sometimes
Like, did you
people
try
walk
to
into
keep in
buildings,
contact with
it
them?
happens.
Yes, I sent scouts
And they never came back.
and bat messengers.
And they never came back.
Nope.
Okay.
Maybe they're just happy.
Maybe.
it's better
I
on the other
suppose.
side.
If you find them and are passing through here on your way back, you may perhaps tell us of their fate.
Sounds
Sure.
good. Can you point us in the right direction? Are we going in the right direction?
Oh yes, follow the rising sun, which isn't rising anymore, but you know how that
That
works.
direction that
Yeah.
the sun is in.
It's going that way though.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It is nestled in some foothills, concealed from sight. It might be difficult to spot it at first, but keep your eyes open for the glimmer of quartz crystal.
Can I ask you another question?
Okay.
There's an oasis that was like that way.
Oh,
Is that
yes.
a good place? Or is that a bad place?
It is a dangerous place, but one that we frequent in order to bring water back to, well, I guess this wooden head.
Okay.
Peering in, now that they're all awake, you see that there's got to be about 30 of them in there.
Do you guys want some water?
Don't do it.
They could travel with us to a better place.
You told them you're traveling to the Cradle of Course, so it's like the worst place.
Maybe between here and there, we'll find some place.
Yeah,
like,
maybe
we
there's
already
something
pointed them.
nicer.
We already pointed them in a good cave. It's a huge cave.
Yeah, no, the spider cave's the perfect place, honestly. I bet it's better than the other
You
cave.
guys should just go there. It's like way
Like-
safer.
You killed all of the spiders?
Yeah, we killed lots of baby spiders too. So like, there's definitely
there's no big spiders that could eat us.
Nope.
Mm.
I don't think so anymore.
Is there some major landmark we should look for that would let us know that we're at the cave?
Well,
A
there's
broken
this big
bridge?
like field of stalagmites, maybe. Those
No,
are those
that's not it.
The bridge,
Yeah,
right?
that's one entrance. Do you know where a bridge is? Like a long wooden, petrified wood
Yes.
bridge?
Yes.
That's one entrance. And then there's a bunch of like big like columns that in the desert that are all side by side.
The Hoodoo
That's
Field.
another entrance.
hoodoos. That's what they're called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the other side
Alright.
of Hoodoo Field.
Then when the sun sets, we will leave.
Everyone, pack up your meager belongings that were not stolen by the intruders and prepare for a pilgrimage. We must find a new cave.
Hey, and then if those like crustaceans like come, like manage to make their way out and they're like, hey, let us in the cave, don't let them in the cave this time.
It's hard. It's hard to say no when someone is in need. You know?
We're in need of treasure, and you won't give us that. So.
Jericho, come on
When
now.
you say that, she winces. She says, "How in need of treasure are you?"
We're
She
not.
doesn't need treasure, she just wants treasure. That's a difference.
Are you
That's a
sure?
difference.
I don't know, guys.
Do you guys know what addiction is?
Listen,
Like,
they're gonna leave anyway. I think we
I
are in
think we
need of
kind of
treasure.
we stole their house because we destroyed their entrance.
we're giving them a
We
new house.
paid them enough.
They're gonna leave the treasure here anyway.
No, they said they take what they can. Alright?
You're putting words in their mouth, Jericho.
All right, listen,
Just
Jericho.
saying.
Here's the thing:
Mm.
if we come back this way, we could eventually get in there, and that sounds like where everything is, anyways.
That's true. That's true.
Titans. Maybe we will.
Anywho,
Alright.
I'm gonna go behind these rocks and take a leak. And that's me saying I'm going AFK because I gotta take a leak.
Oh, okay.
Kelly, while we're here, you mind patching me
Jack
up one more
whips out
time?
his decanter of endless water. All right, so you guys leave this map having changed these people's lives forever, like heroes do.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did change their lives. That's true. We did.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
If every
Pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs, right? That's what Steven's dad says. So,
I believe him.
Absolutely.
yeah. All right.
We just got it for one of those, walk through walls type spells. That's all.
We are
all.
we
That's
are
the
just
kind
the
of spell I
worst.
want to cast in a magic, a wild magic zone. A cast through stone spell.
Maybe they had
That's the one I want to cast.
maybe they had a back entrance to this cave entrance.
They had a bat
Entrance,
A
but
back
you
entrance.
covered it up. So, yeah.
Sometimes the narrative just it
Yeah,
doesn't
so-
want you to succeed.
I mean, yeah, that's like full transparency.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I showed you, like that's the result. Like I could not believe it. I could not believe it. Like I was like, wow.
Heightened 7. Huh.
Yeah.
That's-
Listen, we
it-
made
it-
decisions.
it gets worse. It gets worse. I don't want to tell you the whole thing. Maybe at the very end of the campaign, I'll tell you the whole thing. But it was, yeah, it's a pretty big wall that you've made.
All right, team. Now that we've spent an hour and a half of our time here, maybe we should go on with our quest.
All right. It was honestly one of the more beautiful ones I'd ever seen. The most beautiful I ever saw was in Skull and Shackles. They got a wild magic surge that said all wishes that were made in the last 24 hours are unmade, and they were hanging out with a genie. And they had actually made 2 wishes in the last 24 hours.
Amazing.
No,
And I was like, 1 in 10,000 chance, and they got that wish at that time. And I was just like, unbelievable.
my favorite wild surge will always be spontaneous apparating of a town.
Oh yeah, that's my second. That's my second. But, all right, let's see. You guys continue on for a couple more hours. All right, it
You
is.
can do it.
It's approaching sunset.
Dun, dun,
All
dun.
right, you guys find yourselves at the aforementioned hills, ski hills that the queen had mentioned, and you find sort of a naturally formed sort of ravine that seems to, for Grom, it feels right. It feels right. You look around, people that are seeking and investigating and gromming, and you do see that here and there are quartz deposits. So you feel like you're getting closer. I guess I'll take you over to this here map so you get a better sense of what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? Because that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
No other reason. Just because of your feels. Alright. Let's see. Nope, that's not the right one. This is one. Oh, I should probably make sure that this isn't late. Okay, good. Alright.
Activate.
Look at this beautiful map. Afternoon maps always delivers. Alright, as soon as you kind of get to where you are, I guess arrange yourselves so that whoever is normally in front is in front. So I know, I know who's in front. That's no particular reason, guys.
Yeah, Grom, get back or the middle.
Maybe-
Back or the
maybe-
middle.
Maybe if you get in the middle ground, so you'll be a sandwich. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Alright. The desert sun beats down even as it sets in the west. Oh, should I light the scene for you? Do you want I'll light the scene for you real quick. Let's see. You're heading to the east, so the west will be over here. Alright, cool. Go. And we'll make it orangey. Go. Color intensity down. Down.
some of this here. Hold on. Saturation. Oh, feeling it now. We're getting there. And then turn this on. Okay. Nice. You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Because I'm feeling it. Cool. As I meticulously try to oh baby. There we go. Look at that. Mm-hmm. So the sun is setting to the west. Now we'll continue the narrative. Sorry, I felt like there was an opportunity there. Ahead, a ridge of hills offers the promise of at least some shelter from the wind and the elements. But suddenly, a small plume of sand erupts from the ground a few feet ahead of Henry, followed by the telltale crack of a rifle shot, arriving just after the projectile. You're being fired on by a sniper. I'll change out the music. Hold on. Hold on, I have to let Scribbles in. He's been so bad lately. What do you want? Checking for what, my dirty dishes? You want to look in the trash can? Wait. I know you're not here just to say hi. Yeah, huh. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Telltale Cracker Rifle and all right. So yeah, the gunshot goes off, and I guess everybody. This is kind of a skill challenge that could be a combat. So I'm gonna have everybody. We're gonna roll everybody into initiative. Oh, that's annoying. There we go. All right, Kelly, if we get your initiative.
Not our best.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Nice. All right. A voice cries out in Colo. Does anybody speak Colo?
Ooh, I got that.
Okay, yeah, that's what Knolls speak nowadays. So you would hear it, Foss would hear it, and the voice says, "You won't kill them again, and you won't kill me. I don't want to kill you, but I have to stop you." And Henry, they take a shot at you.
Fair.
All right. I don't think it's fair. Do anything wrong?
No, he's in front. I mean, if you're leading and then
Oh,
you
yeah, that's
deserve to
fair.
get shot, that's just how it works in this world.
Okay. Let's see. Oh. Okay, they rolled initiative but haven't acted in combat. They let loose a blood-curdling howl as they fire the rifle. And then let's see. Oh, that's dope. Ghost bullet. Okay. So Henry, here comes the shot. They are currently hidden from you, so you're gonna be flat-footed for this, or sorry, off guard. Here we go. Oh, hold on. right. So that's going to be a hit. And then the damage is 15. Same bad. And then as the bullet strikes, it lets out a blood-curdling scream as it strikes Henry in the shoulder. Everyone within 10 feet of Henry, which I think is everyone except Jericho. Yeah, everyone except Jericho, who's 15 feet because of, Pythagorean or whatever. Give me a DC 26 will save. All right. So Grom, you would be frightened 2, and then Kelly, you're frightened 1, and Jet, you're frightened 1. Jet, are you back? I'll turn off your AFK if you're back.
I'm here.
You're not? You're not back?
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Okay, cool. All right. So here we go. Just tick yours up to frightened 2 there, Grom. All right, and then action economy, they are going to reload, and then because of how stealth works, you would now see up on this hill is a Colo with a very badass looking rifle that has magic emanating from it and swirling about it, and the Colo looks conflicted. And it seems to be whispering / talking to the gun. Next up in initiative is Henry.
All right. Well then. Wait, so I'm sorry. I want to make sure I get everything right. We're sort of in combat, but it sounds like it's also skill challenging.
That's what I mean, so it is a combat, but it's also a skill challenge.
Okay.
It's either or.
All right, Henry, not frightened by ghost bullet, and honestly, the damage isn't too much to him. He's gonna attempt to use like an intimidation,
Okay.
yelling up, "Hey, you need to back down. We can talk about this, and if you don't, it's gonna be worse." And this points at all of us versus them. Does that work? Or does that am I good to make the check?
Yeah, go for it, please. Give me an intimidation.
All right.
This is gonna be against the DC 23.
All right, not my best, but we'll see. Let's use a hero point, because why not?
All right.
Nope, it was meant to be.
Okay, as you go to intimidate, the Colo, in Colo says, loud enough, it kind of echoes off the canyon walls. It says, "Maybe you're right. Maybe they are here to kill everyone, just like before." And then, in common, with a slightly different tone, they say, "Of course I'm right. I'm always right. They'll always come back. They'll always come back. They'll always come back, and they'll never stop killing. Not till everyone is dead. Everything is dead."
All right. Okay. So, wait, where did Henry get shot from?
Yeah, everyone except Kelly. You would hear the Colo kind of sort of mewling barks, right? And then you would hear like the common
trade speak of the region part clearly.
All right, fair enough. What direction was getting shot from?
Up here. So I guess given their elevation, they have greater cover from you guys.
Oh, fair enough. About how high up does that look?
That is 50 feet up.
50 feet. All right.
Yeah.
I guess Henry will move in that direction with his other. I guess he'll just. I don't know. He'll move. He has to dash, sort of, or I guess go over here with one movement, not dash. I forget what it's called. Stride again. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does this have to be climbed now?
Let's see where you currently are. You're big enough. You just go here, and then you're up, kind of deal. So you should be fine there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking with the rocket boots. But
Yeah,
that's why I wanted to get a little bit closer before doing it,
Yeah.
right? Because it's like up to 45 feet or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's gonna just try to climb up here. So for next. Oh, go ahead.
It will be a high jump. High jump is only 30 feet.
Oh, all right. Well, he still has to get closer. So he's gonna climb. Sorry, I missed that a little bit. Climbing up is just difficult terrain. Is that what you said? I'm sorry.
Yeah, just treat it as difficult terrain, transitioning from the one area to the
All
other.
right.
Yeah, that's
Then
fine.
here he is. That's his whole turn. Sorry.
Just out in the open. Oh man. Okay. Kelly, to you.
All right. We are going to draw out. We are going to use, smoke ball.
Oh, nice. Okay. You make a 5-foot burst centered on one corner of your space. So that's basically a 2x2, and grants concealment to everybody inside. So you want it like there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm
Hey,
going
man, 20% chance of getting missed is very nice.
and then I'm going to call out in the Knoll language. Yeah. We're not your enemies here. It's persuasion?
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
All right. You'll be going up against a difficulty here of 27.
Public or GM?
I mean, you'll know if you succeeded. Yeah, so you can do public if you want. It's more exciting. I mean, I'll reveal it anyways, but 27 is a big ask for a +9, but I mean, you could go for it if you want to try reroll, but
One moment. Checking my skill cards real quick.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll do a reroll. Why not?
Okay.
Damn. Well,
All right. And then at the end of your turn, your fear would go away. All right, Jet, to you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so Jet, you can see them up there, even if you can't see their mini. They're in this space right here, but they have greater cover. They're basically in like you as a gunslinger recognize they're in like a perfect sniper's perch.
Okay. I'll make the motion with my hands, like my hands are up, be like, we mean no harm. We just want to talk to try diplomacy as well.
It's going to be a DC 20 sample.
There's your... Nope. And I will step in...
Or no?
Huh?
Can you hero point or no?
Sure, I'll hero point. Why not? Oops. Sometimes it's just meant to be. And I step into the fog as my second Pac-Man. And what can I do with my third Pac-Man? If anything.
steps so somebody else can have room to get in behind you.
Yeah. Oh, there. That's
That'd
my
be a
turn.
recommendation.
That's my turn.
As you end your turn, you hear the slightly more feminine voice in common say, Look how they hide. They hide from us.
To ambush in the night, kill, murder, and take away all that we love. And then
Someone's wanted to talk about ambushing people.
And then in the more masculine Kolo language, they say, They don't seem to be causing any harm. Their hands were up. They surrendered. And
Well, Grom turn?
Yep.
Grom is frightened for himself and for Sweet Pup. That's why he's got two frightens.
Oh, okay.
So he runs out of here and he's like, "Sniper! Sniper! Sweet Pup!" He runs over here and tries to grab Sweet Pup if he can. Is that...
Varshan shows you the B team contract. We got it. But yeah. You grab him and gonna,
Then I jump behind some rocks here and try and get cover.
Beautiful. Yeah.
That'll be it for me.
Third Pac-Man to get cover. Okay.
Yeah.
as you do, the kind of male-sounding Kolo voice says, "They flee. They take cover. They do not hide. You there, run! Run before I kill you all!" Jericho, to you.
That gun looks pretty swell. And it's difficult terrain to just move up here, right? You said.
What?
Difficult terrain to move up here, or is this a climb check?
Difficult terrain as long as you got one of these little black rocks to help you climb up.
All right, so I don't think I can move up there completely without using. I'll use 2 Pac-Mans to get up here. It'll get me there with 2. On this ledge, how high up is he?
So you guys, now that you climbed up, you and Henry would be up 10 more feet.
All right, so he's 40 away. Okay.
Yeah.
Third Pac-Man, I'm going to start moving up this rock. Yeah, 10 feet is all I can do, I think, with the difficult terrain. So, yeah, that's my turn. I'm just going to start moving.
All right, sounds good. Okay. Then next up is the end of the round. Person's up. They look down at Henry from their sniper perch with their reloaded gun, and in Kolo they say, "Run! Run what you can!" And they open fire. Nope. Ooh. And they missed with the range penalty. All right. They're gonna reload, and they'll take another shot at map. Hitting for only 9 points of damage. All right, Henry, to you.
All right. Henry just moves up closer over here. Like, is this climbable rock over here?
What? Yeah, I mean, everything's climbable if you're
Yeah.
good at climb, but climbing is very slow in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess would it be possible to move upwards this way? I guess.
Yeah. That's fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
So it's fine. He's just gonna use all action economy to try to get up further, which I think would take him here-ish most likely with his slow speed.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's see. I think one more. I think that would pretty much be everything. He doesn't have anything in his hands because he feels like he's gonna have to climb, and you don't just walk around with a hammer in your hands in the desert all day.
Yeah, fair. Especially after they had you play Minecraft for an hour in the hot sun. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't work. So that's his turn. He's just running up. He's just hands up.
Okay.
Just like everybody else.
All right. The lady-sounding voice in common says, "Come no closer. You won't kill them again. You won't kill me again." All right, Kelly, to you.
If you've already been killed, that means you're dead. That means your spirit needs to move on.
Okay. You may attempt a religion check if you like. The DC is a 23.
Why not? We'll give it a go. guess I will try to appeal to their kindness of the. I speak in kobold or kobold.
Colo?
Kolo again.
Okay.
I say, please, we're not trying to hurt anybody. We're just trying to find somewhere safe before the storm comes.
Okay.
Go ahead and you could try
Society?
Society. I don't know how society would.
Oh, maybe not. It's diplomacy then.
Yeah, I think this is still diplomacy on this guy. Yeah. All right. Yeah, but you can go for it if you want.
Really?
They're just not feeling it. They seem to be of two minds that are in conflict. Whoa. All this is like difficult terrain.
No, that was not. Yeah, that's not. What
Yeah.
I was trying to measure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the smoke for now.
All right. Jet, to you.
Oh boy. Let's see. If I holster a weapon and I lean out, right?
Yeah.
Just the half that has no weapon.
Okay.
To try to appeal to this man that I am unarmed and to please, I just want to talk. Would that be a deception? As I
mean,
have the other arm clearly armed, just not out in the smoke because it's in the smoke.
I got you. Yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, you could just. Yeah, I mean, you're deceiving them. You're saying whatever you need to say to get them to calm down. All right. Yeah, I could see that. All right.
So one Pac-Man holster my striking piston. I guess, and then lean out and then try to tell him like, look, I'm unarmed. I would just like we would just like to talk. That's all we want. Yeah.
All right. It's gonna be a DC 27.
Let's go. Let's fucking. Where's my buttons? Oh, this one's. Here we go. Deception.
A good lie might be, my friend Jericho doesn't want to take your gun.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Dang,
use my hero
dude.
point. I'm gonna use the hero point. Please. Or do we have any more inspirations? Do we have inspirations?
I can get us one.
We do.
Alright, if we don't have one, then I'll just use it.
I mean, we have one, but I really want his
He's
gun.
got a hero point. Wait, are you hoping for a fail here? Oh, man.
No, we have one of you.
There you go.
Oh, sadly, that is yeah, you need a 27. Need a 27.
Really? Damn.
Damn.
Hey, I also just donated 10,000 points.
we have 3.
Oh,
Okay.
now
We
we
have
have 4.
4. Now we have 4.
All right, Jet, do you want to try something else?
Let's see. What could I try? Stealth. Let's see. I'm just gonna go back into the smoke. That's what I'm gonna do. And
All right,
then end my turn.
Fair enough. Grom, to you.
Grom, thinking that we're near the Cradle of Courts, which he believes is someplace really sacred to pry. So maybe this guy is some sort of guardian. So
Okay.
he can try to recall knowledge from what he's seen of him. See if he's
Okay.
should he be frightened 1 at this point instead of frightened 2?
Yes, you'd be frightened 1 instead of frightened 2.
So maybe 1 more on whatever I rolled.
Gotcha. Okay. According to the adventure and the notes I have here, even applicable lore would be coming in at a DC 26. And you, with your roll, you're unable to make sense of what's going on. Your gut instinct is this creature or person is possessed or dealing with an intelligent weapon. Whether or not they have anything to do with the Cradle of Quartz, you are unable to ascertain.
All right. Well, he screws his courage to the sticking place.
Okay.
Tell the sweet pup to stay there behind the rocks. Then he will come out here and move to there.
Okay.
Well, actually, he wants to get in front, so he'll double move. That's be 3 actions out to there.
All right, but show that you're not afraid. Put yourself out.
Not afraid.
All right.
And he's holding up his hands. He's like, "We're here on a mission from Bry." And that's it for me.
Fair enough. Jericho, to you.
Alrighty. Alright, so I'm gonna move. It's 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep. First Pac-Man, second Pac-Man. Right over here. And I'm gonna look at Henry and I'm gonna go, are we kind of gonna let them try to like diplomatize this first before we get up there, kick his ass, or are we gonna give him a few more minutes?
Well, I mean, we can talk. I just want to get closer, so in case, maybe disarm.
Oh, disarm! I was thinking shove off a cliff, but your idea is way better.
I thought the cliff thing too.
So Henry and Jericho, this person has a passive perception of 27. You hear them kind of shifting around and reaching for more bullets as you are sharing your whispered plans 40 feet below them.
I think we're 30 feet below it, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, I like your plan way better though.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. You guys probably moved up a bit more. Yeah.
Just because I feel like yours is less violent than my plan. I'm trying to be less violent, so let's go with your plan.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to as my last Pac-Man to overdrive.
Okay.
Just to get ready.
I see. So you moved up, raised shield, and overdrived.
Oh, I'm not raised shield. That was the exploration activity.
Got it. Okay.
All right, there we go. That's what's
all right. That's your turn. Okay. They spend their first action to reload. Then Henry, who has not suddenly burst into flames and is not a spooky skeleton, they don't seem to care about you anymore. They turn their attention to you, and they just take a shot.
What are you gonna do? Crit me?
Are you just begging the universe there? What the heck? All right, let's see what happens. I saved my crits for Lexaeus. Okay, I have a promise ring that says Lex on it, and it's a D20. All right. So you just take regular damage.
Alrighty.
All right. I feel like if the designers wanted this encounter to be spicy, they would have given this thing something that increases its crit range, because on a crit, I think it does about 100 damage. But without a crit, it does fucking nothing. And then it will activate Howling Bullet on you guys. So that would be, where's Howling Bullet? There you go. Yeah, you got to go ahead and make those saves. Henry made the save. Jericho, give me a Wisdom save.
No
Will save. Where the hell is it?
Do something like an increased crit range against a feared target or something.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool. I think it's a cool encounter the way they designed it. I just don't think that they play tested. It just doesn't seem like there's a very big threat there other than Russian roulette. It actually lands a crit on you.
Is this an auditory effect?
Yes, it is auditory.
Awesome. Effect. I get a bonus from my helmet.
Nice. Your gun crown.
Shit.
All right, it's still a little spooky though. It's a little spooky.
It's so
All right,
spooky.
you're a frightened one.
Uh,
All right, and that is all its actions. Henry, to you.
So from here we can blast boots. Is this correct?
I think so. I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
After the
I'll post it.
conversation in Pathfinder chat, I don't know anymore.
All
Well,
right.
whatever we settled on, like that's what we're gonna use. Like whatever
I believe
yeah.
we settled on you could just make the jump with no check. I believe
Yeah.
that's what we settled on.
Yeah.
So he blast boots the 30 feet up.
The only good gadget. Right.
Where would that
We
take
agreed on
you,
that. I'm trying to move you, but then you tried to
sorry.
move yourself, and now your mini is broken. There we go. All right.
All right.
It's oh man.
For me, it looks fine.
Okay.
All right.
Well, set your height to 50 if you can do it.
I gotcha. 50. Okay. He targets them, and he is going to try to, I believe, disarm is the thing, so he will try to disarm them.
All right. Let's see.
That didn't succeed.
All right, hold on. Disarm. You have at least one hand free, and the target can't be more than one size larger. You attempt to knock an item out of their hands. You attempt an athletics against their reflex. You knock an item out of their grasp, it falls to the ground. You weaken the grasp on the item. Does this? Did they update this so that people holding a weapon with two hands don't have any kind of extra benefits? Because it used to really suck if they had two hands on it. Further attempts to disarm the target. Give them a -2 circumstantial attacks. Requiring a firm grasp, and then the creature can end the effect by interacting and change its grip. Otherwise, it lasts long. Okay. All right. So you fail, which has no bad effect.
Yep.
All right. So you try to like snatch the gun away from them.
Essentially.
Got it. Oh man. So when you go to snatch the gun away from him with wild eyes. The Colo looks at you and says, unfortunately, in a language you don't understand, Henry, says, please take it from me, please free me. And it's like trying to give you the gun, but like at the same time, it's not letting you take the gun.
Henry doesn't know what's being said, so he's confused a little bit, even more than usual. I guess he'll try to disarm.
Sure. Okay.
Why not? Let's see what happens. Oh, critical failure.
That would just make you off guard.
Yeah, that's fine. Henry come up with off guard. That's his turn. He's basically trying to grab it. He's just confused because like they start to hand it, and then he goes to grab it, but they pull back in the last second.
Yeah.
What is happening?
All right, Kelly, you hear what's going on and witness it. What do you do? Well, you don't witness. Well, you witness like most of it, 20% hazy, but you're witnessing it through the cloud of smoke. And you hear it saying like, "Yes, take it, please, take it from me, free me."
I'm gonna yell, "Watch out! I think if you take that gun, it's gonna curse you like it did him."
Dang. You see in the top left corner, Gun will remember this as you as you call out their shit.
I'm in a cloud, bitch. You can't touch me.
I won't lie. Kicking this dude off would be so satisfying.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I mean, if he's unconscious, we can take the gun from him.
I mean, your only witnesses are your allies, an impressionable baby robot, a priest, an angel. Yeah, I mean, you should be fine.
I'll call for Sweep Up to come hide in the cloud.
The cloud does not make you blind. It reduces visibility by 20%.
And then we can ask the priest for forgiveness afterwards. It all works out.
It's to protect the party, and he seems to be in a lot of pain. So, if we can knock it from his hand one way or another.
Dang. All right. Well, Kelly, what are you doing?
I don't know how I can aid from long distance.
I mean, you could shout out to them what you've learned, and if that is relevant to what they're going to try to do, so you would ready to use two Pac-Mans to ready one Pac-Man to aid, because that's how aiding works.
Well, devise a stratagem.
Okay.
Because that'll let me do a recall knowledge on.
Okay. Where's the die? I want to see it.
Oh, I don't have the token selected here. All right, it says it was applied,
Okay.
so I don't know what it rolled.
Your foe's weakness in combat. Use a formulated plan of attack. Choose a creature you see. You just roll a d20, dude. All right, so you have a straight up 10 that you could use, or you could decide not to do it. Choose a creature you see. If you strike the creature that round, that's what you would use on it. You said you had something else with this.
Okay.
But no. So,
Well, I was looking at the clue in.
oh, that's a reaction, right?
Oh.
Yeah. It's another creature attempts a check to investigate was the trigger, which didn't happen.
Right. This doesn't quite work the way I thought it did.
Okay.
So I guess just offer aid.
Okay. All right, Jet, to you.
I will holster my other gun. Oh, sheath. Oh, and then I should have sheathed the other one, but I didn't. But yeah. And then as a Pac-Man, I will. You say this was just difficult terrain?
Yeah, it's difficult to head up. Once you get to this harder rocks where like Jericho is, then it's you gotta climb, or essentially,
I would get
or rocket boost.
So 25 would get me there, and then can't go up. Have 30, so I could go up 15.
Okay.
So just like 15 that way.
Okay.
Or
yeah, that brings
like...
it. No, that brings you up to a height of 10. Okay.
All right. We're coming to help you.
Aw.
No one has any weapons. We're coming to help you. That's my turn.
Fair enough. Grom, to you.
Okay. Seems like nobody's attacking this guy anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not very good at talking and stuff, but I'll head up here too. It's a difficult terrain, he said, up here.
Once you hit that line, yeah. Because it's all like sloping and sandy and rocky, and you're trying to climb up it without a climb check. So it's like.
I think that's one action. 2 actions. 3 actions there.
All right. Jericho Darling. To you.
I boots.
Okay. Don't do it. I'll pick up your mini. Don't do it. Okay. There you go.
Right. I've boots. Oh,
All right.
Can I land like right here?
Oh, right on the edge?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I'm gonna target him when I shove him off.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. I'm playing dangerously. It won't kill him, so.
It's cool, I guess. I mean, I'm not your teammate, so I don't care what you do.
Oh, I mean, I can shove him off the other way. Yeah, hang on. That's a better idea. Can I go over here to shove him off instead? Let's do that.
Your boots let you travel that far?
I don't know. I'll walk. I got legs.
Okay.
So one Pac-Man up here, second Pac-Man over here.
Okay.
I can't move
All
myself.
right.
Okay, thank you. And I'll shove him into my teammates. Is that better?
Okay.
Is that a good idea, or should I do it the other way?
You can shove him towards me. That's fine.
Okay.
You can shove him right on top of Grom. That's fine.
Yeah, Grom's like, I haven't taken damage in a while. I mean, it's nice
Yeah,
I don't feel alive anymore. Yeah.
At least there's no spiders up here.
I will probably fail this shove if I'm being honest, so, it's okay.
I mean, with the power of hero points, you basically are doing everything at advantage anyways. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of those. So,
okay.
Oh, tragic. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Man, it's
all
cruising
right.
for the bruising.
All right. It's probably good that you repositioned, because it would have been very tempting to push you off at that point.
I'd like to see him try.
Okay. They're gonna step here, and then they're gonna shove you off.
Oh, fair enough. You know, that makes sense. That's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Open the dashboard up. What is the shove? Is S? There we go. All right.
Why are you so strong?
All
right.
Would you still have been frightened?
I would not have been frightened. It would have actually gone away. So a 22. So I would have, my fort save would have been 22 opposed to 21. So
Oh well, then it would have missed by 1.
Yeah.
All right.
Eh.
And then I guess they will try a second time. All right. Okay. So you would, I guess, get shoved only 5 feet. You could try to grab the edge if you want.
Alrighty. Give it a shot.
All right.
Did you have my token selected when you did that?
Yes.
Oh, it says Jericho Darling tried it. That's why I was confused.
Oh. I mean, it's still the same.
I think it's gonna hit anyway. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it actually. Oh, I mean, it would have been a 28. It has a +10 to its check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's super goes. All right, so an
with
acrobatics
map.
check.
Yep.
With map. Okay.
Mhm.
Acrobatics. Ooh, yikes! Only 13.
All right, so you go to grab the edge. You do not.
Alright,
They didn't push you too far, so you would just fall to probably 25 feet to there.
Mhm.
All right. And then half of 25 feet, rounded down, so 12 points of damage, and then prone. Yep.
Alrighty.
All right. Henry, you see as they shove Jericho off the edge, there is sort of a hesitancy in their eyes, like, what am I doing? You also realize that when you got up here and you tried to grab the weapon, they tried to give the weapon to you. But when Jericho tried to push them over the side, it was like all of the progress you had made to calm this individual down basically just went by the wayside.
Henry is not surprised.
Yeah.
Alright, well, he is going to continue to just try to disarm this creature because that seems like what needs to be done. Henry sees the shoving didn't really work. You good down there, Jericho? And then he just tries to grab the weapon. Oh my gosh. Let's just reroll.
Oof.
Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Well, we're invested. We're gonna hope for the best. Oh, that's not good. Alright, that's 2, and he's just going to, listen, you gotta throw this down, or I'm gonna have to take it from you. He's just gonna try to intimidate again.
Okay.
Work.
Give me an intimidation.
Yeah, I'll just click this demoralize. Oh, I didn't select. What? You must select exactly 1 token. I have a token select. Whatever, I'll just do the intimidate then, because this is not working for some reason. I'm sure it's a me thing.
26. Intimidation goes against its will. As you say that, it kind of like his eyes like refocus, and he says, "The skeleton, it tried to hurt me."
Yeah, I think the skeleton was confused. I think they were trying to grab the weapon and ended up falling into you, which is why they're now off, because you kind of helped. He explains physics. When you throw too much weight behind something.
He says, I will go. Let me leave. And he clutches the gun like tight. Like you see now that you're kind of looking that all of the fur and skin around his hands is like raw. You know what I'm saying? Like he he apparently never lets this thing go. Like the skin is just stabbed over and just calloused. He also looks really malnourished. Like he's physically like almost like just emaciated. He just looks that big because it's just like fluffy. But like he's not eating. He's malnourished, and like he apparently has not let go of this gun in a while.
That was all of Henry's actions. So
Yeah,
takes all this in as his turn ends.
All right, Kelly.
All right. I am going to just try to rush up real quick. Rush down here. He says difficult terrain coming up here, right?
Yeah. Once you get to the color change. Yep.
I probably can get right there, as far as I can get.
Okay. All right. Play passes to Jetri.
Let's see. I have 3 pips, and I move at 30 feet. So I get, like, what's like getting up to here? Like these like stone parts.
That's when you have to start using the climb skill to get up.
Okay.
Yeah, which is very slow in Pathfinder without a climb speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up here? What does that put me at?
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would put you at 20.
20 foot high.
Yep.
And then this is how high?
25 to get to there. So you could just kind of pull yourself up to that ledge, and then it'd be another 25 to get
Up there.
from that ledge to there, yeah.
Alright, so let's see. If I move at 15, around 32 pips will get me there.
Okay.
1 pip will get me what?
Just up the ledge, essentially.
Up the ledge.
So I can put you over there. All right, now you're at 25. Okay.
Okay. And then that would be my last pip, right?
Mm-hmm.
No more movement.
All right.
Then yeah.
Grom, to you.
Grom knows he's never gonna climb up there.
Right. Okay.
He's just gonna. He doesn't know what's going on up there.
Because he doesn't want to climb up there.
Well, he's got a 2 athletic, so he's gonna just come back down here again.
Mm.
And I don't know how many actions that would be. He just end up here and he's done. He's not gonna do anything up there. Just watching at this point. That's it for his actions, I guess.
Oh, okay. It's Jericho.
I've discovered the wrongness of my ways. Maybe violence is never the right answer.
Oh no! In Pathfinder, it's frequently the right answer.
So I am far down. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna climb up that. I'm kind of the same kind of Grom. It's gonna take me like 3 whole turns. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just kind of shout out from the rock. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. I mean, you could surrender. I think so. Yeah.
Are you trying to use diplomacy?
No.
Oh, okay.
because I will critically fail, and I don't want to do anything bad.
Okay.
I don't have diplomacy. Oh,
Everyone,
I do actually.
has it. Everyone has it in their heart.
Actually, I have a +6 to diplomacy.
Okay.
I guess I'll give it a shot. Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
So the DC has been 27 to get through to this creature. It is now dropped by 4 to 23.
Okay, that's not impossible. I'll re-roll this if it ends up being bad. Oh, hey!
What?
I just apologize.
Okay. I don't know if this is Jericho's first time apologizing. I don't know how it feels or what you're.
Warm and fuzzy.
Oh,
Nice.
that's just the chia pet stuff growing.
Right. Okay.
Okay, Henry, you're the only one close enough to see the transformation. You see a light, a yellow light behind the gnolls or the Kolo's eyes, and they look around. And then in the more feminine voice in common, they say, I was mistaken. You aren't them. I'm sorry.
Are we cool?
I surrender.
Thumbs up.
All right, if you guys are willing to accept the surrender, they'll end the combat.
I don't want to climb up here and get shoved off, so yeah, sure.
Henry
like
says,
a
your
good
surrender's
plan.
accepted.
All right, sweet.
Henry don't want to get pushed off either.
Now I don't have
They got a plus 15. There's a good chance they could have shoved you off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a great chance, but a good chance. All right. The gnoll drops to their knees and does not let go of the gun, but places the gun against the ground.
We need somebody to translate, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Are they speaking in common, right? Is that, or was it Golo?
They keep switching back and forth.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know what the most recent iteration was.
Okay.
All right.
So in Colo, the creature says some stuff. Kelly, he is saying, to be brought so low at the mercy of these hairless apes, these disgusting outsiders. And then the feminine voice says, you are the one who's disgusting. You and your people took everything from me.
Oh, this is like punishment. He's being punished.
Let's see. Well, you guys can come up here anytime you want. I mean,
Can we go down instead?
I mean, what?
Is that
Are
an
you
option?
yeah. Are you willing to go down?
Yeah, I mean they'll acquiesce.
What's your name?
They say at the same time, Jocelyn. And then they say Pax. And then they say Palax. And then they kind of close their eyes, and then the more masculine voice says, Palzu. Palzu is my name.
How's it? Alright.
But then the feminine voice says, this creature's name is not important. They are the last of a band of murdering marauders. If you would accept, I will force them into your service. For nothing would hurt them more than helping you.
How could you provide us some backstory about this situation? Because it seems like there's a lot here, and we only have a fraction of it.
Sure. She says, let's see. I was once famous merchant caravan escort by the name of Jax. You can roll recall knowledge, society, or probably Alkenstar lore to see if you recognize this.
Okay.
Oh yes, Jericho. You have heard of this individual. Rom, you've heard the name, but you don't know too much. Like you do recall hearing about, kind of a famed bounty hunter / mercenary named Jax. It's kind of a cool name, so it's easy to remember. Jet, you recall, and Kelly, you have met Jax before. And it kind of like you feel that, like, oh, like that almost like familiarity when it kind of comes together. And she says, the caravan I was defending, it was beset by a pack of Lamashtu worshipping gnolls. The things that they did. I fought them. I fought them to the last. But they kept me alive and made me watch. And then they ate my insides while I still lived. The next thing I knew, I was in his hands. And I knew what I needed to do. One by one, he gunned them all down. Now he wanders. Penance till he could draw no more breath.
Honestly, I mean, that seems fair.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
As an avid person of like revenge stories, I like this. This is a good punishment.
I don't think we should accept having it forced into working for us, though.
Should just let it keep wandering?
Grom, your earlier crafting check, you know that magical weapons do not have a consistent rate of control over their wielders. So you could very easily have a crazed Lamashtu worshipping gnoll in the middle of your camp in the middle of the night. Just as easily as you could have a revenge-hungry ghost.
I will tell everybody else that also.
You also could tell them that the gun will probably carry the curse with it. So whether or not people feel comfortable dealing with an intelligent magical rifle that is horny for vengeance, that's something you guys have to hero huddle and figure out.
This sounds like an axe I've heard of.
Vengeance. Vengeance. Hero huddle time.
Yeah, hero huddle.
Hero huddle, and then let's see. You guys hero huddle, and I'll run distraction. Since this guy has, that's what I'll do.
All right, so basic thoughts. Just get them all out there.
I don't feel comfortable enslaving this guy to work for us.
Okay, that's fair.
In addition to not trusting him to not break free and kill us in our sleep.
Yeah, that's my concern.
So what do you think we should do with him? Do you want to keep letting him roam in the mana wastes?
Either that or just kill him. I think that would be cleaner than having him enslaved to working for us.
So we should kill him.
Well, he obviously was not a good person to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, anybody could probably make a religion 10 to know that Lamashtu is the mother of monsters and a very bad deity. She's one of the top, the top 10 bad deities in Galarian.
And the fact that I met Jack's kind of additional. He was a good guy.
So, if we kill him, the gun is still cursed, right?
Well, I mean, maybe figure out how to help the spirit move on from the gun.
Like we did with the Harpy's Kiss?
Possibly. Or at least let it find some peace. I would think part of its anger is being around the source of its anger. I mean, it's a double-edged sword. You're in constant reminder of what killed you because you're being wielded by one of them.
Now, I will say this, Henry. You were up close on this. You watched it shove Jericho right off the side of the cliff. Like, this thing is beef and strong.
this
So
thing is quite strong.
yeah, it
Oh,
will
dangerous.
likely put up some kind of fight if it has to.
Yeah. Likely it will defend itself. Are we prepared for this?
Could we give the gun to Jet Ree?
Why do I?
Yes, Jet, the dual-wielding pistol guy. Do you want
Yeah.
this cursed sniper rifle?
He's a gun
You're
guy.
asking the wrong iteration of the player character. There was a time when I would take any cursed weapon because I was playing a pirate game.
Right.
I mean,
Honestly, it sounds like the solution. Like every quest we've done so far is ignore it and move on.
we could,
God damn,
could do
dude.
that. We could do that. Yeah, we could.
Oh. I mean, I
No,
kind of want to
That's
help
our
it.
experience. That's not like I don't think that's
Look,
your fault or the game's fault.
I will say that the encounters thus far, I could certainly see the appeal of murder hoboing all of them. Like,
Oh no, yeah.
I could
We're the
definitely,
wrong-
yeah.
If we were a different group, for sure.
Like,
What
if you were doing a BG3 playthrough of this campaign, or a Solasta playthrough of this game, I feel like it would be like, yeah, bats. I don't know. We kill them. Okay, what is this? Scorpion? We kill them. What's kill them? Like, it's just like move on.
I think we
But
were
yeah,
going
what
to
do you-
murder hobo, but we locked ourselves out of that quest. So
What do you want to do about Palzu? You don't have any champion redeemers, so there's that. That would further complicate things.
I do want to help Jax. I feel like that
Mhm.
is a good thing to do. But the problem is, I feel like if we kill her host, we're kind of screwing her because then we can't help redeem her. Because she'll be a gun without an owner.
have any of us thought real hard about what the best way to possibly help this person move on?
Yeah, we need to ask her. What does she want?
Grom, there's a small metal boy next to you.
Hello, sweet pup.
Sweet Pup says,
Does that gun have a lady inside?
Apparently so, yes. Somebody used to own it, died. And
A person could be a gun?
so it seems.
And does that mean a robot can be a person?
Yep.
In the Mana East, anything's possible.
I want to help the gun.
Look, I have
two fathers and no mother. The gun can be my mom.
You said I was your mom like yesterday.
Yeah, but you're a scary lady, and I think this might be a better mom.
Wow.
But
Wow.
I don't know if a gun can be your mom very well.
Hey, you
said a
robot could be a person. Why can't a gun be a mom?
The gun doesn't have arms to hold you when you're sad.
Is that something a mother has to have?
Usually,
Label it.
yes.
What if a mother got in an accident and her arms got torn off? Could she not be a mother anymore?
Well, she can still give you kisses and tuck you in at night.
You have to ask her consideration. It's a person. You can't just choose their role for them.
Oh. I will go ask them.
no, I don't let him come up.
Oh, I want to see this actually.
I don't let him come up.
So I have an idea, if you hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
What if we help the gun eliminate its host? Even to see if the gun itself wants to eliminate its own host. As a sort of vindication for itself. Then we try to help it move on.
Facilitate
However that could be.
the gun, the knoll shooting itself in the head with its rifle.
Yes.
Is it possible to make like a religion roll to see how to release the spirit from the gun? Is that something?
sure, give me a recall knowledge check. Okay, Grom, you're racking your brains, but you're better at the crafting than at the religion part of it.
Yep.
Intelligent magical items can be created a number of ways. This is one of those ways. Is a spirit becomes bound to something that served as a sort of talisman in their life, something that was dear to them, that they felt represented them, that represented their ideals, their values, their signature item. The only way to free them would be to destroy the item.
Well, I mean, Grom has met an intelligent item before.
Hmm?
That ship,
That's true.
and he talked it into letting itself go.
Okay, fair. Okay.
And we are heading to a place that's kind of a spiritual nexus, so if anybody could help find calm, it's possibly there.
Yeah, if you want to try. But I do want to point out that destroying the engine would have also freed that ghost.
We're trying to do things non-violently, okay? We're turning
Oh!
over new leaves.
Oh my god! Now that you've experienced apologies, the whole world's open. It's like the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Wow.
And Jax wasn't a bad person. They were a victim of circumstance. We can help to appease that anger, and maybe that can help them transition on.
Feverishly, Fasa looks over at Palzu and says, I am familiar with people like that have turned so far into chaos and cruelty. They are irredeemable. She says, these lands would be safer with that knoll dead.
I pat Sweep up on the head. I nod sadly at him. We might have to do this, little buddy. He's a very bad knoll.
I see. Do not worry. I will volunteer. Give me the gun. I will kill that man.
Nope. You go over there and stand next to Mr. Gattleby.
Yeah.
Vashon leans down to you, Grom, and he says, you haven't let Jericho get a good look at that gun yet, have you?
What now?
You haven't let Jericho get a good look at that gun yet, have you?
I don't know. She was right next to it. I think it pushed her in the chest and knocked her off the cliff.
I want that gun.
You don't even know how to shoot a gun, do you?
I mean, I can.
You gave it up for throwing your head.
I can shoot a gun.
I don't know. I feel like wanting a cursed weapon means you shouldn't have the cursed weapon.
Wow. That is the wrong thought. I'll have you know.
What is this? Okay, hear me out. Listen. Hear me out. I'm on board with Kelly's whole we should put Jax to rest. You know, I'm also on board with we should kill the null.
Chap says, I know how to use a gun. I'll take it.
No. All you back off.
So my compromise is if we can, instead of putting the gun down, we can try to compromise with the gun, and if we can figure out what she exactly wants done, we can maybe help her accomplish that in a kind of symbiotic relationship with whoever picks her up to help her move on in the future.
I think we should definitely talk to the gun to see what it is that she's trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess genocide based on everything else we've encountered thus far.
Yeah, someone else come up here and talk to the gun.
All right. Yeah, I mean the gun's got stats, y'all. It's ready.
I mean, I wanna look at the gun. Can I look? Can I peek at it? We get closer. I want to see what this thing can do.
Yeah. Why don't you give me a crafting check there, Jericho?
The inventor stares.
Or religion.
No, it's gonna be crafting.
Okay.
Jericho gets a gun and shoots this knoll. Then she shoots this knoll.
Yeah.
And then we're like, there you go. You killed them all. You're free to go.
No, we don't. Let's try it. Kill the boss. Oh, Kelly, can you patch me up during this
Jericho, this weapon is so badass that you don't even comprehend everything that you're looking at all at once.
Jeez.
One of the things it can do is be a melee weapon and a gun at the same time. It's an axe. It's an axe rifle.
I really want the gun.
That's right. It's
Okay.
a combination weapon. This is a trait for weapons that combine the functionalities of melee and firearms in unique and unusual ways. Combination weapon has both firearm form of usage and a melee weapon form or usage. You know, looking at it, it veritably thrums with power. You see a great
Okay.
number of ghostly runes etched into its surface. Precision, striking, and something else. Something unique. And then, you know in your heart that you've only scratched the surface of its power.
All right, Jax. So, talk to us, babe. What are you looking to do here? What's your goal in your own life?
My goal is to protect these lands so that
Others will not have to face what I faced. I want to fight banditry and protect the innocent travelers in the spell-scarred desert. I shall never leave this place. I will spend all of existence, all of eternity, guarding these lands. I will use one foul host after another. An eternal guardian.
What if I could give you the opportunity to take out the root of the problem here in the wastes?
Who's the root of the problem?
You ever hear of this guy named Mugland?
Oh, Ambrose Muglin? Oh,
Yeah.
he's a real sack of shit.
Yeah, you ever hear about trickle down something or other? That's
I
like
ha-
happening in the mana waste, right?
Wait.
You got Muglin at the top, he's trickling all
Uh-huh.
his bullshit down.
Uh-huh.
So out here, banditry is running amok, and innocent travelers are getting, caught up in it.
I could see the bandit part, but I don't feel like he was involved with a bunch of gnolls who worship Lamashtu.
Oh yeah, that's just a small part of it though, like it's like a butterfly effect,
I'm just gonna eye Jericho like you were making the biggest leaps of logic known to man,
No,
trying to
it makes
convince
sense.
this
It makes
gun.
no. See, Muglin, right, is corruption, right, and he's
Mhm.
corrupting the shield marshals. The shield marshals' job is to protect the city. But what happens if the city didn't have corrupt shield marshals? And that we could spread democracy.
And true,
Yeah, I'm gonna walk away
in
from
true
this.
peace to the mana waste without Arthur Muglin around to gum it up.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
allergic to this level of bullshit. I'm gonna walk away.
One of you can make a deception or diplomacy. I'm going to use her passive diplomacy as her counter debate. So it's going to be a DC 24, 'cause she's a plus 14 diplomacy.
Oh
I'd
god.
like to give
A
Jack
gun with a plus
aid.
14 diplomacy.
And I'm gonna just yell back. Whoever picks her up is gonna be stuck in the mana waste forever.
Not if we can bring her back. All right, I don't help. Jet, you got this.
Oh god.
Dang, that's
Alright.
is that a critical failure? Did you fail
I
by more
thought
than 10?
A
This DC's
15 was
24.
the- Oh, I thought.
Oh, right, 15 because of the new updates. Yeah. Okay, so you don't penalize with a failure, right? You just don't help.
No, I just don't help.
Okay, all right,
Alright, here's my bullshit.
all right. You can do it open if you want, because everyone will know if you succeed or not.
That's my bullshit.
Okay, all right. The gun says you make many good points, but no, my place is here. This is where I am bound, and where my host will be bound.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
As she says that, you hear a crackle. You hear a crackling sound in the gnoll's neck as its head kind of turns to the side, and then it makes a big, like almost rictus grin.
Oh,
Well, all
that's
right.
terrifying. Have fun.
Well, Jax, is there anything else we can try to help you with here? Like, I feel kind of bad just leaving you here.
No, it's fine. Wait, actually, there is something.
Yeah.
I had a daughter.
Oh.
Mhm.
I don't know what happened to her. But if you could if you could go back and find Philomena, it would mean the world to me. Wilson was my last name.
Why does that sound
Philomena
familiar?
Wilson. It does sound familiar.
To recall knowledge.
I don't know why that would sound familiar. Does
I
it
don't
sound
know.
familiar
It
to you
just
guys?
it just sounds familiar. I don't
Yeah,
know
it does.
why.
I don't know.
I do not see anything in my notes.
Control F.
Okay, maybe
Control.
it's not.
I
Wait,
am.
What are we supposed to even tell your daughter?
That you're a gun out in the manaways.
Yeah.
I don't just tell her that I died so she isn't always wondering and make sure she's okay.
But
Okay,
wait,
well,
if she, well, like, let's just think about this, right? For eternity, you're gonna wander the wastes.
Mhm.
So eventually, your daughter will pass away from
Yeah.
however means, and then she'll move on to wherever.
Mhm.
But you're never gonna move on, so you'll never be
That-
reunited with the daughter. So you're gonna deny your daughter the chance to reunite with you. Does that sound right to you?
It does, for when you pass on into the River of Souls, you move on to something bigger than you were before.
yeah, like skeleton.
No.
Okay.
Gonna roll a. I guess she's gonna roll a diplomacy on you, Jericho. Just-
Me?
Yeah.
She's gonna try to make you move on.
Was that 27 enough to make you realize that being a skeleton is not as good as going to heaven?
Jericho collapses and moves on to the afterlife. There she goes.
You're now this character.
I'm now the
wanted
gun.
to be the gun, so now you're the gun.
No, I mean, you tell this to her, and you could feel the regret kind of emanating off of the rifle, and it says,
This is one of many sacrifices I'm willing to make to fulfill my purpose. You asked if there was anything you could do, and I have told you. Now, either execute this host, or allow me to leave.
I mean, at this point, I don't even think we should execute the host.
I don't know,
at
man.
this
I'm
point.
still team like that host deserves what it gets.
I mean, yeah, I just kind of. All right, well, Jax.
Well, then somebody else is gonna need to pick it up, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, exactly. If we don't kill the host, like we got. I think he's got to let him go. Yeah.
Vashon
Alright,
says, I'll carry the gun around if you want. I got a hell of a will. You know what I'm saying?
Try to take control of me.
I put a hand on his shoulder and be like, "You're lucky at things, but I don't think you'll be lucky in this situation."
Let's look into my eyes.
Mhm.
Look into the Iron Fortress.
I'm zooming in as much as I can.
As you zoom in, you
Mhm.
see into his eyes the iron will that is Vashon Gallopy.
Okay. How do I post mine so he can see my will as he looks into my eyes?
Okay, I think you're doing a little bit better.
Yeah. So I think I have stronger will, and I don't even want to touch that gun. So let's go.
Okay, he says, all right, fair enough. Now, hey, hold on.
What if we? Hey, here.
Mhm.
What if we just killed him?
Yeah.
Bury the gun.
Mhm.
Put a rock on top.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, have you ever? When I was growing up in the orphanage, we had to read and watch a lot of plays. There's this one play called Jumanji where it just kept coming back. So no.
All right, I understand. Like, what if the forgets what was going on? We get shot at on the way home.
Yeah. That no deserves what's it's getting. Right? Don't deny this lady her last bit of revenge.
Why do you want to kill people so bad, Vashon? Jeez.
Where'd you get it from?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
He looks at you agog. He looks at you like a goldfish that doesn't know how to breathe on land. He can't believe what he's fucking hearing. He doesn't know when this happened. What's going on? Is there a wild magic surge you didn't know about?
She hit her head pretty hard. She could be concussed.
So Fasa points to this like overhang, this little alcove, and she says, "This would be a very safe place to rest for the night." I think we're very close now.
Mm-hmm. I stare back at the gnoll, and I stare at her, and it's like, you still think it'd be safe with that around? It's like,
All right. She looks back and she says, "All right, then why don't we push on? It's probably only a few hours more."
I mean, maybe she'll just go away. We can just hang out and just like see if she leaves.
At the cradle.
all right, let's go up. Come on, you need help up there.
Let's get to the cradle because then we can level up and have some downtime.
Okay. So I guess I'll throw up a poll. Do you guys want to rest here and try to reach the cradle in the morning, or do you want to try to push this evening and try to make it?
It's bad to go at night, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just different types of things to deal with.
Would that potentially fatigue us pushing on at this point?
It would.
Yeah, no.
Let's stay here.
Changed my mind. Let's change.
Well,
let's stay here.
hold on. You guys traveled. No, because you do 4 hours and then 4 hours off and then 4 hours on, right? So you started at 2 and then you traveled to 6. Yeah, so yeah, you guys need to stop. Yeah. All right, so we don't even do the poll. You guys don't want to get fatigued. All right. I mean, even though the fatigue will go away when you rest, but just whatevs. Just whatevs. All right.
I'm gonna risk it.
All right, and then we'll assume that they just wander off into the night and they don't harry you or attack you or cause you any problems at all.
I hope so.
All right.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
another timeline's.
It's somebody else's problem.
Yeah.
We can put one of those taggers through their ear so we can see where she goes.
Right. So that night,
Everyone sleeps well, except Grom. Dream? Question mark. You're in a perfectly spherical chamber. It is resplendently beautiful, and it is soundproof. It has a disorienting quality as you sort of feel your ears ringing from the absolute lack of sound. You can see through the crystalline structure of this course sphere something shadowy, something spiky.
I think you're breaking out.
Oh. I don't know why my mic is so bad tonight. I'm sorry, guys. Something spiny and dangerous is prowling outside of this crystal sphere. You know that it doesn't just want to kill you. It wants to punish you. It wants to break you. And then it wants to unmake you.
That sounds scary.
And then you wake.
I'll try to recall knowledge, see if I have any idea what that means.
Sure. Ooh, spicy. Okay. You believe that you have received a religious message from God, and she is telling you it's too fucking scary. Don't go in there.
Too scary in here?
No, you think that that's a vision of what's waiting for you at the cradle of course, and that Bry is telling you you don't have to go. Get out of here. It's too scary for you.
It's not too scary for me, Bri. I have friends.
Well, I mean, you can't talk to your recall knowledge check. I'm saying that's what you feel that you were receiving a warning, like a divine warning, like, hey, it's really dangerous. Don't do it.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be dangerous. That's why I brought all my friends.
Oh, what a horror movie thing to do. All right. Cool beans. All right, everyone, you wake up, and you gain the benefits of, I don't know, sleeping. No, this question mark. We will assume, Kelly, that you bandage everyone up and treat wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll definitely do that.
All right.
Before I go to
Sounds
bed.
good.
Alright. We're not too far off. We keep our eyes straight on the goal. We go. Nothing distracts us.
All right. Well, on that note,
Good night.
Fossa. No, we got a little bit of time. We got a little time. Fossa's got to make that save again.
Everybody,
All right.
I should let you
awesome.
know.
What?
I should let you know that
Mhm.
Fry spoke to me last night.
Oh,
What'd he say?
no.
She said she has to be very dangerous when he gets to the Cradle of Quartz. There's
Oh,
some
really?
big creature that's
Mhm.
there and wants to destroy us and rebuild us into something bad.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh,
It is very scary. I'm glad you're with me. You got my back.
Oof.
Do we have to go? Like, can we leave?
Oh
I feel
no.
like
Oh,
so many
no.
bad things are happening, and I feel like maybe we should just go home, back to Alkenstar.
That's a critical fail, so that goes up by 2.
Mm.
So, give me a second.
All right, for my
Mm,
defense, next host.
mm, yeah, we got this. We got this. Mm,
What was she at before? Was she at 2 before?
Yeah, no, she's.
What's 4?
you're gonna find out.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are not making it right to the cradle.
Let's see. And well, I mean, you could. It's just gonna take a second. You know, you gotta deal with the unexpected thing that popped up. That's all. Okay. Think. Where's the mm, man, I got too many files. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so as you guys are discussing what to do today, and Grom is telling you about his vision, you start to hear kind of off to the side here the cracking of bones and the rending of flesh, and you see that Fossa is getting bigger, and she is kind of grunting, and you are watching as she's just sort of mutating before your eyes into something very large and very dangerous.
Fossa, I'm trying to talk to everybody right now.
Hey, Dr. McLean. Is that normal behavior?
We should
Oh
run.
God.
All right, and she rolls into initiative.
Ah,
All right. But hey, she is immune to mana fever.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah.
All right, and she's stupefied 3. So definitely you could use that to your advantage. All right, yeah, we could do like a round before the session ends. There you go.
that's great.
All right, let me grab some music.
We might just end her in a round 2, so that is also a possibility.
Is this put down? Is this a put down thing, or is this a?
Well, it's up to you guys.
Henry's gonna try to be non-lethal, but we'll see how that plays out. That's just Henry. You guys end up doing whatever you do, like we always do.
Do whatever you do. All right. Man. Okay. All right. Let me roll her initiative. See what happens.
Oh,
Oh, nat 20. Okay.
Oh, we'll see
All
what she
right.
does.
Well, I mean, I'm saying.
Grom has always been nice to Fossa.
That is true.
But Papa has the new ability called Glutton's Feast.
Oh my god. Leave
Oh,
Grom
no.
alone, you bully.
Grom has got his back turned to her too. 'Cause
I
he's talking to
know.
everybody.
All right. She steps forward.
Oh my gosh.
She
Not now,
looms.
Fossa.
She looms over. A long shoelace of drool drizzles out of the side of her mouth and yo-yos just above Grom's sombrero.
Grom is impressed. Everybody's watching him so closely. Like, wow, you guys are really impressed by me. My head's down here though.
Well, Grom, take a hero point. I don't know if it's gonna matter, since the session's about to end, but you just take one anyways in case you need it. Anyways. Okay. Here we go. She's gonna try and eat Grom. Oh. Alright, that is a critical hit.
Nice.
Okay. There we go. Alright, 36 points of damage. Then I guess she gets 1d4 temp HP. Look at how precious temp HP is in the system. She gets 1 and they act like she fucking won the lottery. Just like, oh man, that's pretty good, 1 temp HP. And then with her last Pac-Man, she will activate a grab, which allows her to make a free grab attempt. Well, not a free, but a grab attempt without lowering map. So here we go for that. Where is it? Okay. So dashboard was grab, center G, grapple. There we go. All right. So then she pick him up in her mouth and she just eating him. This is pretty horrifying to behold. The most horrifying for sweep up, I think.
Yeah.
That is her 3 Pac-Mans. Henry, to you.
Alright.
At this point, Grom is like, his head's in her mouth and his little legs are kicking, like out the side, and you see moving through his skin, Pepito kind of pokes out from like the back of his shirt by his butt, and he's like waving his little appendages like you need to help him.
Yep.
All right.
Henry Rage.
Okay.
We're paused.
Oh, my bad.
Yep.
All right.
Let's see. Henry is then going to sudden charge so he can essentially flank.
All right.
And then he's gonna target. I think her being savage on Grom, he's actually just gonna go full on strike right now. Oh my gosh. Well, I got nothing else on that. I don't have any. I got no hero points or anything. So Henry
right.
just rages, runs up, but he pulls back at the last second because he's torn. And that's the narrative.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Letting the dice help tell the story. Love it. All right, Kelly McLean, to you.
All right. Device stratagem.
All right, and then. Oof. Okay.
That's for. Oh, we're gonna re-roll that.
I don't think you can. It's a
Oh,
has a fortune.
damn, you
Has a
can't.
fortune.
Nope.
Yeah, it has a fortune tag on it.
Damn. Okay.
All right, you get 2 more Pac-Mans, but if you try to strike her, it will be with a 3.
Yep. Yeah, I guess we'll do we're gonna do a battle medicine on Grom.
Oh, good idea. Okay.
All right, so you move up and start patching up the parts of Grom that are not in this mutated Knoll's mouth. Got it. All right. Okay. While you're performing that battle medicine, Jet,
14.
3 to you. And Grom, you get 14 healing.
Jet's turn gets 10 paces, so he'll end up moving.
Oh, and it does get a +5. That was one of the things we figured out.
Yeah, he'll move here. And then there's a free draw on that. So he will draw. There he is. Alright, so draw that. And then his first Pac-Man will be to draw his other pistol. And then the last 2 Pac-Man will be to paired shots.
Okay.
Miss. And hit.
Okay. As you fire on her, you see that whatever the mutation is doing, she's like got like Hulk muscles now.
Okay.
Like, so yeah, like the first one just kind of bounces off, and the second one, you know, digs in deep, and she does feel it.
Do I get the feeling she resists it or feels all of
She
it?
seems, yeah, she took the full damage.
That's my turn.
All right. Play passes to Jericho.
I'm gonna go ahead and overdrive.
All right.
$26. One Pac-Man, second Pac-Man. I'm going to move over here, I think. Can I move there? Is that in Grom space technically?
Yeah, because I don't think she was. It's not like 5e, so she wasn't able to do any like force move on him. But at the same time, I've been told that I could do stuff narratively if it makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna say that he's kind of up off the ground. Like she's got him like up in her mouth.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to. Can I disarm her from Grom?
I believe disarm is something that they're carrying in their hands. She's got them in her mouth. It'd be more like you could try and pull it free from her. So yeah, we'll treat it as disarm. That's fine. Yeah, you can try to disarm him from her mouth. Or he says you could aid him in his escape.
This might be better. I have a pretty high bonus to try to free you. I don't know what the DC would be, but
either way.
All right, yeah, go for it.
28?
28 is gonna be enough. You, with a sickening squelching sound, you tear Grom out of her mouth. He's just covered in like mutant saliva. It's kind of like a greenish purple kind of like marble swirl in there. As you pull him out of her gaping maw, you see that it unhinges all the way back by her ears now. This like almost alligator-like mouth.
I think we're gonna have to put her down, gang.
And you set him right there?
Yeah, I set him behind me, and I stand in front of him protectively, and I'm gonna raise my shield. It's my last Pac-Man.
All right. Grom, to you.
Oh wait, I didn't. That was my last Pac-Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was your last one? Yes.
I overdrived, I moved, and I disarmed. Yeah, that was it.
Well, I guess you'd actually be adjacent to her, but yeah, you'd be there. So
I asked Pito to give me a couple of bombs. That one and that one. Then I target her. No T in this. I play in Fantasy Grounds on Sundays, and I get them confused sometimes. Toss the bottle lightning at her first.
All right. Okay, that's gonna miss. But
I will.
Yeah, this is the last turn of the night, so. Oh, okay. You get a success rather than failure. Okay, give me that damage. Oh, max damage. Very nice. Okay.
And she's off guard now.
Nice.
Oh, I don't have permission to put that on there. And I will throw the other one, the Alchemist Fire at map. I'll burn a hero point.
Oh, very nice. All right, all right. And now she's also on fire?
Yes.
Nice.
And that's my 3.
Okay. As you set her ablaze, her back arcs and her massive jaws unhinge as she lets out a horrifying hyena-like laugh into the morning air as her skin burns and her muscles contract from the electricity. And that's where we'll end for the week.
Woohoo!
Damn.
She
None
will
of this
be
makes-
missed. Yeah, she'll be missed.
Yeah, this seems a little bit beyond redemption. Oh man, see what we really needed to do was we needed to get the gun from the one knoll and then give it to her, and then maybe it would have.
Yeah, then you have a super strong mutant knoll with a super rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Just a
Yeah.
small chance that sometimes it'll be out of control, and then also a small chance that it'll become hyper focused and obsessed with its eternal calling. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
fine.
be thinking about
Yeah.
that gun all week.
we
Yeah.
call that. You're gonna
Okay.
really feel bad because there's
Such a
the
cool
gunslinger
gun.
in the gunslinger in the other game is a sniper.
Oh man. that's
Oh
such a
yeah,
gun.
he's gonna lose it. He's gonna flip out. It's gonna flip out.
I love cursed weapons.
I know. I think this guy will definitely want it. So
I use the spear of backbiting in
Mhm.
what is it? I forget what the Dragon Lords game. I love it. I don't care. It's cursed. Who cares if I roll a 1 and it hits me in the face? I'm a barbarian. I'm just gonna check it anyways.
It happens, you know.
Barbarian. That's just helping your rage keep going.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Whew. All right. So, you guys are almost there. Almost 2 days out.
2 days.
Yeah, two more days, and I think you will be at the Cradle Courts. So I'm very excited for you guys. Let's see. Any announcements? I can't believe February is almost over. Final Fantasy Rebirth come out Friday. It's Thursday. So that's great. Because of that, we're not going to play Vampire until next weekend, not this coming weekend. Next weekend. Full transparency. That's why it got moved, so I could play Final Fantasy Rebirth.
Dune 2 comes out this weekend too.
Everybody says that. I enjoyed Dune. I don't know if I'm gonna go see it right away. I don't know.
You're gonna beat the game, right?
Well, the thing is, I'm gonna go on social media hiatus until I beat the game. So I better beat it because I don't want to not know what's going on.
And then you're gonna let me borrow your PlayStation 5 because I'm not buying one. I'll just come over.
Just come over. I would fill you in on the parts you missed. I mean, if you want to come over and see the beginning of the game, we're probably gonna start it Saturday after Outlaws High Noon and just play all day. Yeah, I'm talking like 12 hours straight, which is a lot of video gaming for me.
Yeah.
All right, the rest of y'all. Anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
This is your last week, last roll call for applying for Dom's Strength 1000 game. Applications close at the end of the week, this Friday. So get in, don't be a square. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Right.
Good night.